Did you summon me? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy. What? I've been compelled. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Demon.
I've been begoned. I've been begotten. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for lurk. How are y'all doing today? I cannot believe the summoning worked. This is insane. There's a fox woman in my room. How the hell did that happen? Well, guess what? We're playing Pathologic 3 today. I'm fucking excited. How should I saw you throw your tarot demon directly in the summoning circle. I mean, that's probably the best place to throw your tarot reading is in the summoning circle. Because, like, you know, demon summoning, tarot readings, they kind of go hand in hand. You know, they're, like, moderately related in a way, I'd say. Don't worry, nobody is late. We just got started. I'm really excited today, though. I, found out some things about Pathologic 3 recently that are crazy. So, we'll be talking about that soon. But otherwise, I've had a really good day. Let's see. I had ramen, and it's always a good day when I get ramen. But also, got some work done. Had a walk. It's been a nice, relaxing morning. Easter egg in my streak message. All right, let's see. You probably won't see this, but if you do, fuck! I can't lose the game. I literally can't lose the game. It's bad. We're about to go kill people to get the ability to save more. You know, don't tempt me on that. But we will. I'm playing Pathologic 3, so if you don't know anything about Pathologic 3, it's a Russian philosophy simulation game. It's crazy, and it's got time loops, and I'm a doctor, and I get to break mirrors, but if I don't break mirrors, then when I die, bad things happen. So, apparently though, if I kill people, I can get mirror shards and whatnot. But yeah, so I actually played a little bit off stream recently to figure out some stuff, and I figured out a couple pretty important secrets that I had missed. There's actually some things that you can trade for. There's like a really important key item called like colored glass. So that's pretty cool. Helps you find secrets. Hello, Scotty! Don't worry, I'm just yapping about Pathologic 3. We're gonna do some tarot reading soon. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, I'm really excited to play some Pathologic today. I've been thinking a lot about the game. I really like Pathologic. Oh my god!
𝖉𝖕𝖊𝖓.
Alright.
Do a reading PLS.
Alright, I will add you to the queue. Don't you worry, I'll add you to the queue, Ben. Is it in the tune of the Tetris theme while dealing with the blocks from above? Wait, the mirrors? I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever listened to the Tetris theme. Hold on. Tetris theme. Wait. I'm doing this in a weird way because my hands are crossed. Tetris theme. Original Tetris theme. I've never heard this song. How have I never heard this song? I've actually never heard that song before. I've never heard this song. I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I just never listened to Tetris with the sound on. I don't know. I guess I just played it silent. Where do you live? Under a rock. No, I'm dead serious. I've never heard it before. Oh yeah, before I forget, I need to add Ben to the queue. Even you know, I don't know. I've just never heard it before. I played Tetris. I played Tetris plenty of times, but I've never heard the theme song. I don't know. I'm just crazy, I guess. Oops, I forgot to add the platform. There we go. I mean, it goes hard. I don't know if I'm gonna get smacked for that, for playing that on YouTube. We'll see. But no, I've actually never heard it before. I guess I just... trying to think. You know what it probably was? Tetris used to be on, like, a lot of mobile phones back... and, like, so I would play it on, like, my mom's phone or something when I was a kid, and you would never have the sound on. Because you don't want to get in trouble for putting the sound on. So maybe that was just that instance. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I just realized the alerts are in the wrong location. That's cool. You deserve this? Honestly, it's deserved. It is deserved. It's true that Tetris theme song is also the melody from the Russian national anthem, or eating too many lead chips. To be honest, I don't think I've heard the Russian national anthem. Old phones played Snake a lot. I played a lot of Snake. I remember when my aunt got a BlackBerry, I played a lot of Brick Breaker. Brick Breaker was the classic mobile game on your phone. Good old Brick Breaker. But Snake is a classic too. Trying to think what other games I played a lot of. There's a version where there's lyrics. Might be a specific Russian theme song. Is Tetris a Russian game? Oh my god. We're playing a Russian game today, and Tetris is also a Russian game? Oh my god. Crazy. Hold on, I don't know anything about Tetris, I'll be real. It is Soviet software engineer. I could see where the lead chips are coming from. Can I have a taste of those lead chips? I would love a taste. I would love a taste of some lead chips. That's crazy. I had no idea. Huh. Weird. I love you, nonetheless. You live under a rock. I know I do. They are paprika flavored. Oh, paprika. That's a good flavor. I do love me some paprika. Smoked paprika. It's a nice little flavor enhancer. You know the best flavor enhancer though, chat? It's MSG. Make shit good. I love me some MSG. But yes, so you guys want to know the secret I found out about Pathologic 3? For those of you who don't know, you have this little currency, I guess you could call it, called amalgam. And you get amalgam by completing quests and breaking mirrors and also killing people that want to die. Did I get spoiled? No, I didn't get spoiled. I was playing a little bit of it off stream. And I was talking with a friend about it as well. It's not spoiled as much as it is good to know. So the amalgam, it's like a currency. And you run out of it whenever you die and then reload a save. So it's like a currency you use to reload saves. You guys want to know what happens when you entirely run out of amalgam and you can't reload your save? The game tells you something really bad happens. And I learned what that really bad thing is that happens. They refund your game. Your entire save file wipes. Everything. Every save that you had in that save file just wipes. You have to start over in a new save file. So, we're going into the game today with 0 amalgam. I have a very high chance of entirely wiping my save file today. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Good news is, I mentioned that I played a little bit of off stream, so I technically do have a secondary save file if something goes wrong. But, yeah, that is a thing. So, have you considered just not dying? Yeah, you know, I had considered that. Just get good. But, you know, it's fair. Truly the game that can never end. Why would I ever want it to end? 𝖍𝖆𝖙 is, like, my favorite... I think, as of right now, my favorite video game character, maybe even media character, of all time. I fucking love 𝖍𝖆𝖙. He's so well written. He's so well written. God, I could talk about 𝖍𝖆𝖙 all day. But let's do some tarot reading. Hello, Retro. How are you doing today? We're just about to get started with some tarot reading, so if you'd like to join us, feel free to do so. But yeah, today I found out that if I die and lose all my amalgam, my entire save file gets wiped. Is it possible to choose to save and edit it, or do you think it'd call you out for it? You could probably edit it. I don't know. I don't know if I would bother, because I found out a lot about the way that the game works, and it's kind of an intentional thing, not to get your save file wiped, but it is an intentional thing for you to have to replay days. Because basically the whole concept of Pathologic 3 is you are playing a man that is flawed, and he's fucked up. He's ruined relationships, he's accidentally led people to their deaths, and so you are trying to go back and put everything back together. And if you can't do it right the first time, there's always another try. So, that's what Pathologic is. I'm playing a man! I know, I'm sorry. There is a big fandom about the relationship between 𝖍𝖐 and Daniel. I've seen the yaoi on Twitter, so maybe that could entice you back, channel. There's yaoi of the two main characters. He struggled not to be apathetic really easily. So, I also found out that I'm really bad at managing my apathy. So, I'm just gonna get really manic today. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I love getting just really manic. In game. Yaoi, you say? Yeah. They ship... There's a ton of people that ship 𝖍𝖐 and Daniel. We haven't gotten to talk to 𝖍𝖐 a whole bunch, but we will probably get a chance to today. I'm not sure what days we're going to be on today, because I think we're currently on day 5. And then I think we're going to have to replay day 1. Time for in the dog peeps. We're definitely going to be talking to the dog heads a lot. Because as I mentioned earlier, I found out there's a really important item that the children trade to you. And that is called colored glass. If you guys remember, it was kind of covered up by my overlays. There's something that pops up on the map sometimes that says something along the lines of... there are still further secrets that you haven't found. I had no idea what that meant, but as I was replaying the starting days, I read, crazy, I know, VTuber reads, unheard of. I read a little bit of the item details, and it said that the colored glass can reveal hidden secrets. So I'll be buying some colored glass. It's not really a currency. It's more of like, you know how the microscope is used to look at things under, like, in full detail? The children on the first day in particular talk about colored glass as a, what's it called? Kaleidoscope. And so you, like, look through things with the kaleidoscope to find hidden secrets. So we're going to be playing around with that. Also, welcome in, Richard, how are you doing? Definitely more interesting than a Mr. Perfect per tag. I agree. I love 𝖍𝖆𝖙. He's great. Yes, Requiem we are playing on Friday, so I hope you are looking forward to that. I don't usually do Friday streams, but I figured on the special occurrence of Resident Evil Requiem coming out, we might as well spend an extra day this week. So, excited for that. But yes, if you guys would like to join in for some tarot reading, feel free to join in. We'll do a little bit of tarot reading before we get started with some Pathologic 3. He's no Leon, but we do love his flaws. I'm going to say something really controversial. So don't shoot me. I can shoot back. I like 𝖍𝖆𝖙 even more than Leon Kennedy. Anyways, let's do some tarot reading before I get shot at. That would be good. Alright, let's see. Or in other words, he's broken, I can fix him. Exactly, he is broken, and I can fix him. That's what the most satisfying thing about Daniel is, though. Is like, you can fix him. That's the entire point of the game. I'm pulling out the deatomizer. No, please, don't split the atom. I don't think I can take it if you split the atom. Also, I think I need to turn up the mute. Ah!
Tactical nuke incoming!
Ah! You're right, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why shoot when we can do this? That's true. That is true. Why shoot when you can do that? Alright. Let's see. Who is up in the queue? Mods, nuke a fox. I've already been nuked. It's happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Alright, Cheb would like a tarot reading. How will my day be tomorrow? Great question. Let's see what the deck says. But yeah, so if I die, my save file wipes. That's great news. Honestly, kind of one of the funniest things I've ever seen a game do. I have mixed feelings about Amalgam in Pathologic 3. On one hand, it's really interesting mechanic. On the other hand, it does kind of suck if it wipes your entire save file. But I'm nothing if not a masochist. I'll say it. I think it's fucking funny when a game makes me suffer. Hence why I love Apparatus. You know? There's a reason I love Apparatus Exanimus so much. And it's not because the game holds my hand and makes me feel really super smart. Did the bot die? Wait. I'm tempted to just take up a reading and ask if Leon will die. Is that okay to ask for a game I know nothing about? I'm kind of scared. Yeah, you're welcome to ask. I will say, if anybody knows, don't answer. Hence why you loved Great Bay Temple. Okay, there's a difference between masochism for the sake of hilarity and masochism for the sake of I'm actually just in fucking agony. Also, I think the music might just be a little loud. Bot is alive. I think the problem with the bot, if you did a message to the bot bin, it actually didn't show up in chat. So you might have actually got, like, YouTube blocked. I didn't see it on my end. Alright, let's see. How will your day be tomorrow? Might be a little bit rough. You might have a lot of responsibilities. Maybe things have been kind of piling up for you, so tomorrow you might have to spend some time organizing, rethinking things, maybe spend just a little bit of effort, because you got a lot to do this week. Not necessarily a bad thing, just be aware that you got a lot going on tomorrow, so make sure you get plenty of rest tonight and go into tomorrow feeling ready to take on the day, because there might be something coming your way. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you need me to clarify, let me know. I feel like that's a bit too punishing when you want to clear a backlog. I don't ever treat a game as clearing a backlog, though. Where'd my mouse go? But yeah, hopefully that makes sense, Shib. If you need me to clarify, let me know. Hello, Antkiller, how are you doing? Keep in mind, some days YouTube does not like your balls. It's true, YouTube does not like your balls. Yeah, if you can't tell, if your chat message on YouTube does not show up in the overlay, that means that YouTube blocked your message. So, if you think that you're talking to YouTube and it doesn't show up, then you might have just been blocked. It's a weird bug. Not even a bug, it's just the way the platform works. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Getting in test fate position. Alright, gun to forehead. Tyler would like to test fate. Alright, Tyler, let's see. No one was successful at all yesterday. Let's see if we can get a single success today. Alright, Tyler, are you feeling lucky today? I don't know if I am. Heyo! Let's see. Not lucky. That is not a double or a 6. That is a 5. You're correct in saying that you're not lucky, because you're not. You are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We will see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. F's in the chat. Goodbye, Tyler. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. All right, who's next? Inferno. All right, Inferno. How about you? Do you think fate is on your side today? Do you think that you can befriend fate? Make acquaintances? Or is fate your enemy? Let's see what the dice decide. That is a 10! That is not a double or a 6. I'm sorry, Inferno. But you, too, are not lucky. So you are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We will see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. Salute to the chat for Inferno. Keep the bad luck going so it'll be impressive when it balances out. So true. So true. Alright. Talk about bad luck going. Alright, Kuro. Let's keep this train a-rolling. We are leaving the station. The bad luck train station. All aboard. Destination, Shadow Realm. And I'm a liar! Destination, Fate. Alright, what's your question, Kuro? I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck for you. That's why I didn't risk it with Fate today. You know, it's smart sometimes. If there's a specific outcome you want, there's nothing against setting the odds in your favor, you know? It's all about that pity poll. Alright, the Kuro, what's your question? Go ahead and shuffle the deck for you. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm really nervous about Pathologic 3 today because holy shit, I don't want to wipe my save. Although I was just checking. I didn't even realize it. But when I was playing off stream, just to see if there had been anything I had missed in the opening days, I actually got to the same day. So, if something bad happens, I do have a backup. But hopefully nothing bad happens today. Should I try to get Commander back into my real-life friend group again? Ooh, good question. Is it time to bring back the Commander pod? Maybe not just yet. Maybe not just yet. I know things in Magic World are, well, kind of bad. Especially with all the new sets and stuff. And it might be kind of challenging to get some people back into the game right now. I think there's just a lot of negativity surrounding it, so maybe not just yet. Maybe wait a little bit. Maybe you could test the waters, see if there's any interest, but I wouldn't, like, bank on it immediately, because maybe people just aren't in it. I'm sure there's other things that you could do with your friend group, too, but maybe Commander's not in the cards right now. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify, though, more than happy to. Yes, and you should play Blue Control. So true. So true. Alright. Oh. Who is next? I keep losing my mouse today. That doesn't bode well. Alright, Felix would like a card reading. Alright, Felix, what is your question? Go ahead and shuffle the deck for you. But let me know. Let me know if you need me to clarify it, Kuro. My question is tricky. Alright, my deck is tricky. If you're struggling to word it, take your time. I can take my time shuffling. I haven't really had a chance to play with my other deck. Is Magic pulling a Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of absurd power creep? No, it's not power creep. The problem that's happening in Magic right now is it's not Magic. Wizards of the Coast has decided to go the route of Fortnite, and in a way that is detrimental to their other products. So there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set that's coming out, and it looks bad. And then there are like 3 other sets this year that are also not within Magic's own universe. Versus so there's like 4 total out-of-universe sets and then 3 total in-universe sets. And they're letting the out-of-universe sets overshadow the in-universe sets. You're literally making a mono blue control Spellslinger? Budget Talrand? Okay, that does sound like a good time. I do love Talrand. Alright, deck is shuffled for you, though. Whenever you are ready, Felix. Yeah, it's kind of a... It's pretty tragic. It's a pretty tragic turn of events. I never thought that Magic, of all things, would Fortniteify. Start using that in your vocabulary. Fortniteify. One of my girlfriends is passing a rough time due to her eating disorders, and she's not aware of even having one. Oh, that is rough. She's in another city far from where I am, and tomorrow I have to call her and talk with her about this. How will it go? First off, it is really kind of you to reach out to someone in a situation like this, because it's really, really tough. That's a really, really tough situation to be in. But we'll see what the deck says. We'll see what the deck says. I'll go ahead and cut the deck for you. See what we have. Alright. Okay, so Three of Wands. Right now, you are kind of looking ahead, of course. Planning ahead, trying to think of what and how to say what you want to say. I think you're moving in the right direction, and I think that you are doing the right steps to make sure that you can say this as tactfully and as kindly as you can. So I think you're in the right place. I think remain confident. I think having a little bit of research behind your back could help you out, but remember to be kind. I'm gonna pull a clarifier as well because this is a pretty tough question. I think so. The Hermit. I think one of these. This is probably going to be one of the situations where you reach out, you say what you need to say as kindly as you can, and then you leave her alone for a little bit. Because any kind of disorder, eating, whatever it may be, any kind of thing that is like a mental drain on someone, they really have to make steps to want to improve themselves. So I would say come at her as kindly as you can, and then let her reflect herself. So, like I said, coming at it with a little bit of research, coming at it as tactfully and probably as succinctly as you can is the best way to do it. And then tell her, you know, you mean a lot to me. If you need anything, reach out. I'm here for you. And then let her kind of figure things out on her own. Don't leave her alone, like, for too long. Don't let her, like, do everything on her own, but do give her some time to think and marinate on it. Making her aware is the first step, but being kind. Exactly. Exactly. I wish you the best of luck. I hope she won't turn against me or hang up the phone. I think just making her aware, no matter how she reacts to it at first, call her, tell her what you need to say. If she hangs up on you, just send her a text message, say, I just care about you. I'm just thinking about you. I'm here for you if you need me. And leave it at that. I wish you the best of luck, though. That is a very difficult situation. But it is very, very kind of you to reach out. So, best of luck. Best of luck. Also, welcome to Golden Dragon. How are you doing? You gotta clean up down there more. I straightened up a few things, but come on, Vixie. I'm sorry. Disordered mind, disordered house. My shadow realm is just a little bit disordered right now. Hello, Wrench. How are you doing? I'm just gonna let you know how it goes. All right. Best of luck. Best of luck. And I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Marvel Heroes, Secrets of Strixhaven, The Hobbit, Reality Fraction, Star Trek are the sets we have left. Plus the 3 we already have gotten this year. Avatar, Lore, Red Eclipse, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's 8 sets in a year. Technically, there's only 7. Avatar came out last year. Vixie, I love you, and I love you guys. I love you guys. But I do wish you the best of luck. Please take care. All right, Ben would like a card reading. All right, Ben, what is your question? I do my best. I do my best. Sometimes there are situations outside of my knowledge, but I try to rely on my knowledge as much as I can. Disordered mind? Are you sending people to the shadow realm in your mind? I am a warrior of the mind. You are a warrior of the mind. I want to get my first tattoo, being on the fence since 2016. Wow. Long time. How many friends that have gotten good tattoos, so not worried, or how many friends that have gotten good tattoos, so not worried about how/where, but still unsure where to put the fox skull, but do want it. Alright. So you just want kind of like a little bit of clarification. Am I doing the right thing? Is this what I really want? Is the right choice? Let's see what the deck says. Hello, Turbo. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. MTG and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles either gonna bomb or get hated later because of how much they want to push it. I've seen the set. It just doesn't look very good. Spider-Man was one of the worst sets in terms of like playability of Magic of all time. And I've heard that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is basically the same thing, just Let's see. What does the deck do? Alright, well. Queen of Wands are in control of this. It's something that you've been wanting for a long time. And you seem to be. I'm gonna go wrong. Isn't it a franchise I care about? The mechanics don't interest me except Sneak That is cool, and the art on some cards is rough. Oh god. I don't like the artwork in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not at all. Too many legend problem too. Hello, Christopher. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking my entire save file. We haven't peaked like Final Fantasy, but it did set a precedent I don't like at all. I think there are some very good Universes Beyond sets, and then there's some very bad ones. I actually think Avatar was pretty good. Avatar was the last map. Avatar, I liked. Final Fantasy is really good. But that's because I think they kind of have like a slant similarity to Magic's own universe that it's not crazy to consider them or to like see them cross over with Magic. But I think other ones that are a little bit too separate, it gets a little crazy. Played a game of Magic last night. I feel bad for how badly I stomped my roommates with Ramos, the Dragon Engine. Oh my god. There's one card that's pretty bonkers. Continue? Oh, I don't know if I know that card off the top of my head. Can't wait to go to the Shadow Realm. Alright, let's see. Whose turn is it? Antkiller would like to test fate. Alright, Antkiller. It's time. Gun to head. Let's see if it's loaded. Bum bum bum. Click! That is not a shot in the back of the head. That is a 6. That means you get a card reading, but your card will be reversed. So let me know what your question is. One day there's going to be a Universes Beyond set with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm happy / fearing. That would be the funniest crossover of all time. That's my fate! Hi, Kiel. No, there's not a Scryfall bot here, but there is one in the Discord. There is one in the Discord. I don't remember how to use it, though. Hello, Kiel. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, Endkiller. Whenever you are ready. The dice have decided that you are lucky today. But yeah, I'm very sad with the direction that Magic has taken. From a game that mattered so much to me when I was in high school, it has really, really gone on the wayside. You ready for Resident Evil 9? As ready as I think I'll ever be. As ready as I think I'll ever be. I'm definitely very excited. Very excited. I really enjoyed, of course, Resident Evil 4, and we beat Resident Evil 2 last year. That was a good time, too. I'm excited to see the story. Hear me out, the reason that Universe Beyond sets are struggling is not just because of IP Masquerena being crossed, but also they keep wanting to make too many creatures in the deck try to... For my D&D game LDM, the deck first said it was going to be harsh. Can the deck try and clarify what the conflict is? Yeah, happily. Let's see what the deck says. And it is a 6, so your card is reversed. Okay, that's funny. So we got Queen of Wands again. In this instance, I think the biggest problem isn't going to be like any direct conflict because people don't agree with each other. I think you're just going to have a lot of people in the room that are very, very passionate about what they're doing. And so it's not really going to be like people are arguing or they can't agree on loot or anything. I think it's just going to be an opportunity, or not opportunity, that's the wrong word. An instance where some people might just not get to say as much as they want. So I would say the big thing in this case is, as a DM, just try to mediate a little bit. Try to say, hey, you're talking a lot. I know you're really passionate. Make sure that the other players get a chance to talk too. Because I think that's going to be the biggest problem, is just, yeah, not just overwhelmed, but overly passionate people making it harder for other people to interact. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify, let me know. Welcome in, Dewey. Welcome in, Solid Snake. How are you doing? The drop system is a DM's best friend. What is the drop system? I've never heard of the drop system. Get wanded, nerd. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I don't think it's just an instance of being overwhelmed, but more of just like, you gotta make sure everybody gets their time in the spotlight, you know? Maybe you need to play Pass the Microphone. Playing some Alan Wake too. Ooh, I still haven't tried the Alan Wake series. I need to. All right, but hopefully that makes sense. I wish you the best of luck, Antkiller. It does sound like a total blast. Can I try to have a clarifier? Oh, yeah, absolutely. My bad. An extra clarifier. All right. Knight of Cups in reverse. Thank you for the continued lurk. I do appreciate it so much. Okay, so it's kind of going the same way that the last reading was, which is that there's just going to be a little bit of conflict of interest. Some people aren't going to agree with others. Some people are going to have slightly different opinions on things. I don't think it's going to be, like, disastrous, but like I said, having a level of mediation, being willing to, like, tell people, hey, this person isn't getting a chance to talk, is just the best thing to do. You dropkick any troublesome player. Is that how it works? Sort of when you let a person spotlight for a certain amount of time, then swap over, making people feel like the main character. Even better is when players pass that baton. Yeah, so maybe it's just an instance of making sure people get their own chance. I know, this is the talking skull. If I have the talking skull, that means I get to talk. But as soon as you have the talking skull, that means you get to talk. Sort of an instance of like that. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need any additional clarification, I'll do the best I can, but I think for the most part it's just mediation. Making sure people are cooperating and interacting well with each other. Skip the first game, it didn't age well gameplay-wise, just watch a lore video. Play Control and Alan Wake 2 as they are connected. Wait, Control is connected to Alan Wake? I didn't know that. It's gotta be hard since it's online. Can it just be rude to mute someone because they won't shut up? I think there is still a way to do it, even if it is online. And I'll tell you something too, Ant Killer. Sometimes in terms of mediation, you need to be rude. Because as much as you might not be enjoying the fact that this person is talking over everyone else, I'm sure everyone else is just as similarly having a bad time. So having to do a little bit of work to make sure that everyone gets their chance to talk is work, and it can be tough. But if you want to make sure that everyone has a good experience, it's kind of something important to consider. I want a talking skull! Talking skulls are the best thing ever. But yeah, I really do hope it goes well. And it could be that the deck is, like, way overemphasizing how bad it's going to be. It could just be a warning. Just be something to be aware of. So I wouldn't, like, be overly concerned, like, this is definitely going to happen, it's going to get really bad. Just consider it. It's okay to try to do a little people-pleasing, but if one person is trying to dominate the group, you have to take action. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All these sorcerer nepo babies out here think they are real mages. Bitch, I cast spell, you do parlor tricks. Your robe is secondhand, your orb is cloudy, your tome is dusty, and your wand is cracked, says the wizard. Thank you for that, child. Thank you. Alright, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I wish you the best of luck. Alright, who is next? Golden Dragon would like to test fate. Alright, Golden Dragon, let's see what the deck decides. Next week is their session 0. I'll notify what happens, and if we do go, make it 0 to go to 1. Do let me know. Do let me know. D&D is a game where you're the protagonist, not the main character. I like that. I like that a lot. Probably just be cautious with the wording when that's what the deck wants. I think just be cautious, period. Alright. Here we go, Golden Dragon. Let's see. Are you lucky today? Or is fate gonna send you straight to the Shadow Realm? Let's see what the dice decide. That is an 8! You are indeed correct, Golden Dragon. You are gonna go straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. Goodbye, goodbye. Control is set in the same universe in the last Control DLC, leads to Alan Wake 2. Oh, interesting. Technically, Max Payne is all connected, although they can't use his name as they didn't own the rights. Interesting. Yeah, I have all the games, or not all the games, but I have a lot of the games in my Steam library. Just never got around to playing them. Alright. Who is next? Sheb would like to test fate. Alright, Sheb, let's test your fate. Is fate on your side? Are you unlucky? Let's see. Ooh, that one went flying. But that is an 8. That is not a double R6. So you know what that means for you. You are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. Wait, what's a problem? Now that's my question. It's time for me to reflect and go back to finishing some fine print for the potential of Sessions 1 starting next week. Ooh, have fun. Ah! Thank you for the book. Have fun. That's the most important part. The Remedy verse consists of Alan Wake, Alan Wake's American Nightmare. This game is god-awful. Control, Alan Wake 2, FBC Firebreak, and Alan Wake 2. Also, Quantum Break was part of the verse, but Microsoft owns the IP and won't make a new game. There is so much involved with this that I had no idea. I think the only Alan Wake game I have is American Nightmare. That's so funny. I think my laptop is melting my new charging cable for it. Yeah, that's bad. I don't have any suggestions for that. Good luck. I'm sorry. If you try to let players know that this session of D&D will be more focused around one specific character, then explain that it may swap around as needed simply because it makes sense for trying to give them character growth or their own plot MacGuffin. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm so sorry, Tyler. All right, let's see. Christopher, you are next. Is fate on your side? Are you going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? Also, after this test fate, I will be closing the tarot queue. So if you haven't gotten a chance for a tarot reading, make sure to join now. All right, let's see, Christopher. That is a 9. That is not a /6. So you know what that means for you. You are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing, Christopher. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the queue. Kyo is next. The American mind can comprehend the Finnish genius that is Sam Lank. That hack. All right, let's see, Kyo. Are you lucky? Are you going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? Let's see what the dice decide. That is a 7. That is not a /6. Thank you for the love. You are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Yippee! Shadow Realm! Yippee! Farewell for now. All right, and that was our last victim in the Shadow Realm. All right. So, it's Pathologic 3 time. If I die, my save file gets wiped. So, there's a lot of stress on the line. I want to know, actually, chat. I want to know. Do you think my save file is going to wipe today? Let's do a prediction. Let's see. Will I wipe my save file today? I'll give you guys, like, 20 minutes. Yes, Girl Failure is her middle name. You're not wrong. All right. I'm going to give you guys, like, 20 minutes. I'm going to put a poll up on YouTube. Am I going to wipe my save file today? All right. Go. Go forth. Have fun. Make your prediction. Do you think I'm going to wipe today? I'm so nervous. I really hope I don't wipe today. Honestly, yes, but it was better off for the next run. Potentially. We'll see. I found out a lot, like I said. And one of the things I found out is I am not curious enough. Stay curious, Chad. It helps you. Because there's a lot of things I missed. I found a couple mirror locations I didn't know about, so that's good news. And then I also realized I wasn't interacting with the environment enough, which makes a big difference too. So, hopefully, we don't wipe.
The power of Christ compels you.
True. Very true. Vixie, you think Vixie can be smart enough to not wipe? I hope not. I hope I don't wipe, I mean. Honestly, oh yeah, so you're asking if Vixie will experience a skill issue today. Basically, yeah, basically. Will I experience a skill issue today? That's the question. That's, yeah. I'm still kind of, like, baffled at what's gonna happen if I do wipe today. Do you guys know of any other game that punishes you so severely? I don't think I can think of one. I know in the, like, Nier Automata, you can sacrifice your save file. Hi, Plucci, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Isaac? Oh, you can, that happens to you in Isaac? Every gacha? Okay, well, that's a different kind of punishment. Because if I die in this game, it wipes my entire save file. So that's fun. Isaac doesn't have any big punishments. I was wondering. I was like, I didn't think I had anything too crazy. In this game, if I die, like if I am not able to reload a save, it wipes my save file. I guess 𝖉𝖔𝖓 if you try to mess with the save file. I mean, I'm not really trying to mess with anything. Persona games, if you're just bad at them simply because you have to be willing, or you have to willingly start over. Interesting. Okay. I guess One Shot or Undertake Genocide? I don't know either of those games. Alright though. Let's take a deep breath. What are you guys saying actually? I'm very curious. How's the prediction looking? A lot of people have put money on no. Alright. You believe in me. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for believing in me. I believe in the me that believes... Or wait. I believe in the me that you believe in. Let's get started. So, this is the save file. This is my extra save file. This is the one that we left off on. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is Nier Automata, you can sacrifice your save file. But that's like a willing thing to do. I'm not really willing myself to wipe my save file in this game. It just happens if I'm bad. It just happens if I'm bad. So hopefully I'm not bad. What kind of laptop is it, Tyler? Alright, so. As you can see on the top left, I have no amalgam. Amalgam is the way that I live. So, load games, that is. I have to do everything I can. I found out something too. I feel very stupid for not having done this. Let's see. So, we are in day 5. We have found out a lot of shit. I have found out there is a mechanic that I forgot to use. Simply because it would be for the better? Yeah, that's... Wait, what do you mean for the better? You have so little faith in me. I found out a new mechanic, though. It's not really a new mechanic. It's just a mechanic I didn't really understand. I can put stuff in here. If I put stuff in here... it actually saves between days. So if I need to store excess things, which I have a lot, actually. If I reload a save or anything, it'll come back. Don't I put the bullets in here? I don't know if I do. Okay. Probably shouldn't put the bullets in there. Vixie, please let me win and lose the run. I'm not losing the run! You put 200 on no? I like making predictions interesting. All right. Well, thank you for believing me. Because that's why you did it, right? It's a gaming laptop. It's a Predator series laptop. I don't know anything about it. It's recommended to me by Best Buy. Would not recommend. Good to know. Oh! There's a mirror up here.
Vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Okay. So that's great news. I didn't know there was a mirror up there. That means I am close to getting a full amalgam, which means I should be able to reload. Also, I should probably eat some of this coffee.
Half a tone louder.
Okay. I know of another place where I can find a mirror. So if I can get a full amalgam, because it actually drains very slowly, which is annoying. Very annoying. But I don't know if the district is, I don't know if the district is riding right now. It is not. Fantastic. Okay. So, I should be able... Should I actually? Starting a new game, you'd be fully able to make full benefit of what you've recently learned. I can still do that in this playthrough, though. Wait, where's the door? Ah, there's the door. Okay, my amalgam is draining quite quickly. That game that messes with your save file. Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club. That's a good example, actually. I love Doki Doki.
There's so much of the world.
Oh wait, Jesus Christ! Where's this exit? I can't read maps. Okay, so I should be able to go here, and I think there's more mirrors over here. So currently we're on day 5, and there's not really anything to do. I don't even have like, oh, there's a secret to be found or anything. So. I'm kind of just wandering around for the sake of wandering. Oh, wait. There's a trail leading me somewhere. That game was a trip to play for myself. I remember absolutely bawling my eyes out when I played that game for the first time. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so... These are the dog heads. Doghead Patrol. The glass tower is just over the river, but the only entrance is guarded by the children in weird animal masks. Oh, look! Here he comes again! So, you found the genie? Wait, you found the genie yet? What genie? What do you mean again? What genie? Oh, the old man's definitely not getting any younger. I got the memory of a giant ancient goldfish. You were asking about the genie just yesterday. Oh, fuck, it's one of those instances. Oh, God. I had nightmares the first time I watched someone play Doki. Really? Do you have a favorite among the 4 girls? Sayori. Although I like all of them, to be honest. Sayori is probably my favorite, but I like Sayori, I like Yuri, I like Natsuki, and I like Monica, too. Natsuki's a really good one, too. I honestly don't think Monica is, like, as bad as people make her out to be if you really consider the circumstances that leads her to be the way she is. Because she's the only one, like, actually with a conscience. You know? It's really weird. Thinking about it now, because I played Doki Doki back in, like, I don't know, 2018, which was 8 years ago? That's a long time ago. I feel like if I played it now, I would feel very differently about some of the things. I think I like just Monica. Wait, I didn't type that. Oh, yeah. That part in the game, so memorable. So memorable. I talked to you. When? What did we talk about? 3 days after Simon died. Think we got nothing better to do than tell you the same thing over and over again every day? 3rd day, you say. Got it. Alright, so apparently they talked to me on the 3rd day. The children claim I talked to them on the 3rd day. They refuse to repeat themselves. What did we talk about? Maybe they even let me into the tower that day. Maybe. I doubt it. But maybe they did. Finding my way through children is beneath me. Those rascals, they've dug in. Juvenile gangs are getting out of control. Okay, this is actually not where I thought I needed to go. I am losing amalgam by the day. By the minute, really. Whoa. What was that? So there is still actually a thread. Where is this thread taking me? One thing that I had forgotten / not really realized when I first played this game is you can follow this trail. But I'm not really sure where it's leading me. I lost all my amalgam. Just like that. Freedom. Sculpture by Georgie Keynes. Agony. I don't think it's supposed to say Keynes. I could be wrong. Some things I've seen on it now, it must be dust buildup on the fans. Oh, on the laptop, it could be. I'm also gaining apathy by the day. Back to Vixie file wipe yet? No, I haven't yet. I'm still in it. Still in it to win it. Okay, this is locked. Wait, I'm in the... Oh, no, I'm not in the atrium. Children near the stairways. Children near the stairways. I think this... I remember there... Oh, wait, what's that? There's something with Ruben. Wait. This district isn't actually rioting. There's stairways to heaven. I think you can actually find mirrors at the top of the stairways. Okay. Just noticed a boat down there. Never noticed the boat on the map until now. Maybe it's an escape. Doubtful, of course. Daniel already tries to escape, and that gets him in jail. I'm not doing that again.
I'd rather not hear this.
Sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to upset you. Okay. So, nothing of importance yet. We have until like 2 a.m. Oh, hey, look. What's this? Some loot. Nice. Got some matches and some nuts. I can trade the nuts with the children. Oh, this boat is not usable. Okay. Good to know. So, and then I think what I can do is... Wait, what was I saying? Quick question. What's your question? Hello, Lynx. How are you doing? I lost my train of thought. Doki Doki is the first game I actually probably got psychological horror from. Hit way too close to home. At some points, yes. I don't disagree. Question of mirrors. How does the Bachelor perceive himself in a mirror? Does he enjoy the image or is he reminded of troublesome days? That's a good question. I don't know. He hasn't discussed the mirrors directly. Although I think he does mention him being ugly or something. Okay. There's some things over here too. If you're bread, what kind of bread would you be? Everything. Like an everything flavored bread. What is this? Oh. It's a bull plushie. What is this? More threads. Okay. Music is changing. Maybe I should see what the children have. Maybe they have something of importance. I also don't exactly remember where I can find dying people. Because remember, I can also get amalgam from dying people. Old Flash game streams win, like Ex Mortis? Ooh, good question. I don't know. I do love me some Ex Mortis, though. I'll go in the physical layer and then reflecting. I think physical. Could be wrong, though. I just remember him saying something about it when he was in the mirror room. Tomorrow, actually, is Steam Next Fest is ongoing right now. There's a bunch of really interesting demos out right now that we might get a chance to try. So, not exactly old Flash games, but some cool demos. There's a door over there. Gotta go uptown. Sorry again. No, it's okay, Doomy. No worries. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
This is a door I can
Living.
enter. What's that? Okay. So, there's nobody in here today, actually. That's interesting. Nothing in there. There's a mirror. That's not a mirror. That's a clock. I can't tell the difference, apparently. That door can't be opened. So there's really nothing in here? Okay. There is this, though. I'm gonna pop some more of this calomel in there. I don't know that if when I end the day, I also lose amalgam. Or if it, like, counts as me loading. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get any amalgam back. There's something over there. I guess we'll find out. That might actually change whether or not I have to wipe my save file. Is if I get to the end of the day and I can't load a save. Oh, there's a mirror over there. Shit.
This is it.
Okay. I just need like 2 more mirrors. See, don't die. It's bad for your save file. You're right. I'm gonna try my best now too. I think this is still leading me to the children. Is there any mirrors in here? I've actually never been in here before. Who are you? Town's judge, brother of Simon Kane. Oh my god.
Broken ones don't lie.
I need 1 more amalgam. He won't talk to me, actually. Okay, wait. This is promising. This is very promising. I literally need like 1 more. Hi, Cicada, how are you? Don't worry. I'm confused too. Right now, I'm running around breaking mirrors. Because if I can gain a full amalgam back, I won't wipe my save file when I die. But I am this close to wiping my save file when I die. I need to find 1 more mirror. Okay. Maybe I can find something in the atrium. Let's go to the atrium. There is a stairway to heaven here. And usually, if you go to the top of the stairway to heaven, you can find a mirror. There's a path here too. Interesting. Oh, what's that? Loot. Okay. We have lots of nuts, so if we ever feel the need to trade, we have lots of currency to do so. Okay. The moon is nice. That's another loot box. Match. Nuts. We have lots of matches and nuts. I don't know what that means. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Can I break them all? Please, please, please. Don't let me lose. Because I couldn't find one final... Oh, oh! Okay. Let's check the stairway to heaven. Because I went up this once. I went up one of these once. I actually also found out that there's fall damage in this game. So, I'm locking in, focusing up. If there is a mirror here, I'm going to cry. There's not a mirror. Oh no, there's not a mirror! Okay. I have to very carefully make my way back down. Mirror here? No, no mirror. Ooh. I think it changes depending on the day. Alright, let's see. So it's leading me to the children. Do you guys have anything? Hello, Molly, how are you? Oh yeah, I found out that they have recipes. There's a man in the mirror. The man in the mirror. Yeah. They have recipes you can trade for, though. They don't buy matches. That's a little annoying. I have a bunch of these mixtures, though. Let's see. Give me some of this colored glass, too. How much are bullets? 4. One off. How much is the colored glass? 5? So these are each are 1. So this total is 7 plus 18, or plus 8 is 15. 20, 26. So I'm adding to 12. 17, 20, 25. So I'm 1 off. These are 2. This is 4. What if I do it like that? Here, wait, I can... How much are these worth? I can split this into 2. Okay. No, I can't. I have to split this into 3. Okay. I might waste a single currency over, but I will get some of this stuff. Still haven't found another mirror, though. Hey, fam, I'm good. Just got it from a nap. Oh, I hope you had a lovely nap. Monika's my favorite as bad as she is. Like Vixie said, at least she has a heart, unlike the others. Remember, there's Monika, Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori. Alright. So I got a bunch of stuff from them now. Still leading me over to them. I'm not sure. I literally need 1 mirror, though! Where if I were a mirror, where would I be? I have absolutely no idea what's happening in this game each time I watch, but it's interesting to see. I'm glad that it is interesting, and I understand what you mean, because I'm also not understanding anything that's happening right now. Currently, I'm running around like a chicken with my head chopped off, because I learned that if I die without having an amalgam, my entire save file gets wiped. So that's bad news. Sayori is the childhood friend, yes. Sayori is the childhood friend. Natsuki is the one who loves manga. Yuri is the one... So, Sayori has orange hair, Yuri has purple, Natsuki has pink. Okay. I need... stimulant. Stimulate me! Get me out of here. Alright, there's a... Having a little bit of mania makes you faster, but you take damage over time.
You're too high strung.
You're too high strung. Okay. I have, unfortunately, lost a lot of amalgam. I now don't know if just 1 mirror is going to fix it. I wish I had saved the mirror near where I was. Save files are temporary, naps are eternal. True. True question is if we'll find our immortal man. I don't know if we will. Oh,
keep
I actually
so quiet.
probably should not have done that. Oops. Because now I'm going to be taking some damage. Oh, what's this? I need to find a mechanical clock to restart time. Sounds about as easy as anything else I've done in this town. Yes, but I can't restart time if I don't have amalgam. But that is interesting. That is interesting. So basically what Daniel's telling me is the only way forward is to restart time. I wonder. If I go to a clock...
As if
Oh, that gives me mania.
animated.
Oh my god, I'm moving so fast! Holy shit! Speed Racer! Hi, Eva. Yeah, so... I can't restart time. Oh! What is that up there? What? That means same clockmaker. 3 hours time difference to the capital. All clocks in this town have the same time error. That's intriguing. A northern station, a freight car was attached to my train. My train car was heated by a stove just like this one. Looks like that's where the firewood came from. Okay. Yeah, that mirror's broken. Time skip. I probably don't want to do that. No! What happens? What happens? What happens? What happens? There is no death, no way to endure? Hello? Okay. Wait. It auto-saved from today. We didn't wipe our save file. Okay. So. That means we need to start over from here. Okay. So what we've learned today is at the end of the day, if I don't have amalgam, my save file doesn't get wiped. But I think if I die, my save file wipes. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Okay, so there was a mirror in the Stillwater near Daniel's bed. There was a mirror in Georgie Kane's workshop. And there was a mirror... Fuck, do you guys remember where the other mirror was? Die then? No, fuck you. I'm living out of spite. Do you guys remember where the other mirror was? There was one... It was like somewhere randomly around town. Okay. Okay. I think I can do this. All right. So, gotta make it back to here. I still have a bit of amalgam, actually. So, okay. Is this mirror broken? Also, theoretically, everything that I put in the clock, I wonder if it's going to be there still, because this is a different save. No. Yes. Kind of. Okay, no, mirror's already broken. Fuck. Okay. Does that mean I have to find a different mirror to break? Might mean that it's actually pointless for me to try to go back to where I think the mirrors are. This is an interesting turn of events. Okay, so basically what I've learned is my file still does wipe if I die. I didn't die though. I just started a new day. All right. Here's my thought process. Okay, so wait, this isn't a rioting district. This is an infected district. There is a difference. Do I have charges in the prototype? No. Okay. Before we go on then, let me go charge the prototype. We charge the prototype, we go into an infected district. We might find somebody who's dying, and we might be able to find a mirror. So that's my plan, is we still need to gather amalgam to save ourselves. Also drugs. Yeah, drugs. Okay. So I don't have anything that I need in my inventory currently. It's gotta be in the clock. Isn't there a clock on this floor? God, I still feel like a chicken with my head chopped off. There's not. I think I have to go up the stairs. Okay, okay. What skills are needed for this game? I come from goopy goblin action games. Your brain. You need to use your brain. Okay, hold on. I actually took a screenshot. Oh, fuck. I forgot that it doesn't share. What do I need to combine again? There's, like, specific things I need to combine in the prototype. It's like poison, water. Is it calomel? Bile, anesthetic, poison. I'm so out of breath. Okay, so I have... So I have water, belladonna. I think I need the... I feel bad for asking, but is the entire map the puzzles? I'm not sure I understood the question. Also, you should never feel bad for asking. If you don't understand something about this game, it's likely that I don't fully understand it either. So please, feel free to ask anything. I will give you half-truths, because I don't know anything. I'm gonna put that in my resume. You need your brain to play this game. Thing, honestly. I'm just gonna grab some of this stuff. See if I can just... He should take this, right? 5. So then I just need... These cost 2? Oh, these aren't that expensive. I can get all of these, actually. Not all of these. I lied. Oops. Can I split the stack? Okay, I can split the stack. There you go. Okay, there we go. Give me all that. Just how this game is part puzzle on the theme. You don't understand how this game is a puzzle game? I see. Hold on, let me figure out where I'm trying to go. Or genre? So, if you've missed any of the... Oh god, this is really loud. If you have missed any of the instances where I had to, analyze someone, so there is a... Oh fuck, I'm out of amalgam again. There is a process in this game where you have to diagnose people. That's a puzzle part. Also, just the dialogue is a puzzle part too. Maybe we have a different understanding of the meaning of a puzzle game, but to me this feels exactly like a puzzle game. Okay. So let's try to go to the maw. I have the prototype. Theoretically, I shouldn't die? Servants IRL, we're talking to people is literally a puzzle.
Something is unraveling.
Okay. Oh god. I just had a flashback that I didn't realize. Or a vision I didn't realize. Oh my god. Fuck. Go away, woman. Go away. Shit. Okay. There's something there. Oh, I don't have any matches equipped. I don't have any matches! Fuck! I forgot to grab matches! Okay, maybe there's matches in here. There's matches in here, bless! Okay. Okay.
Tired of this noise.
Oh, I need to put the matches on my Hotbar. You fool! Hello, 𝖉𝖕. How are you doing? Okay. Go in there. Go in there. So I know, don't want to save the bonfires when you take her down for the day. I'm just trying to safely travel through here. The bonfires keep me safe. I'm not really planning on...
Fire and salt?
God, he's so manic. He's gone entirely insane. If you said anything during the ads, I missed it. Did I just teleport? I just fucking teleported. I was basically just saying pretty much everything about this game is a puzzle. Traveling through districts, trying to find your path to safely escape.
I will not let you through.
I want to try to get to this stairway to heaven. Good lord. I've gone absolutely crazy. Stairway to heaven is... It's along the wall, actually. I don't know if I can follow this wall. I'm being chased by the shop knock right now. Okay, I can. I can't even see the stairway. Okay. I see it now. Oh, nice. Don't shout out, 𝖕𝖏𝖙. I call mod abuse. Get abused. It's mostly just one big puzzle instead of stop to solve the puzzle in a certain section. Exactly, exactly. Right now I'm trying to solve the puzzle of not letting my save file wipe. So that's something. Seems quite fun, but I'd be lurking. I appreciate the lurk. I do appreciate the lurk. Fun is a strong word. Right now I'm kind of in panic mode. I'm being chased down by the plague. I can't find a way to rescue myself. This is certainly a pickle I've put myself in. Okay. Maybe we should try to escape to a different district. So, gut is calm. Let's try to make it to gut. You would the plague. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I mean, she does have the birthing hips. They also said something about her sleeping with people. But I think that kind of curses you if you sleep with her. So... 07 save file incoming. As long as I don't die, I think I'm okay. Oh, I forgot. Wrong button. Oh. Okay. It's not exactly the way I want to go. Wrong button. I'm gonna go around here. Okay.
The town dribbles.
Stuff over there. Okay. These are just ways to get mania and apathy. I really feel like apathy is not a trait you want. Maybe there's an instance of where you might want it. But as it currently stands, I feel like the only reason why you'd want to use anything that gives you more apathy is to counter mania. Okay, doorway is over here. Oh, I missed it. Good lord. She's behind me again. Run, run, run! Okay. Let's go here. We can also make it to the warehouses. I think we're gonna keep refreshing this save, though. Aside from Resident Evil 9 games, you're currently streaming any games on your... This is a good question. Like, if you mean for stream or, like, off stream? My coworkers are making mistakes today. Are you gonna kill them for it? Hi, Phantom. How are you doing? In general? I have been playing Reanimal. I've been playing Reanimal off stream. And that has been a really good game. The There's a lot of really promising games coming up in the Steam Netflix that are really interesting. Also, 𝖉𝖐𝖐. Am I on the list now? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day today. I wonder if that's leading me to the children again. Hello! How are you doing today? I have so much shit in my inventory. I can't grab everything. Depends. The list consists of a folder of screenshots. Technically. They're down voting my song, so I'm going scorched earth. Honestly deserved. Oh, I think there might be a mirror up there. Okay, I should really make a note of this. Amalgam day 5. Daniel bedroom. Georgie workshop. Let's check if there is actually one. When's the next Commander pod? I don't know. I haven't really had a drive to play Magic lately. Okay, let's go up to this stairway to heaven. I wonder if there is something here. I really want there to be a mirror at the top of this. It's too late already, though. Like, I've lost all my amalgam. Or any card game, really? Same thing. I haven't really had a drive to play card games lately. Okay, no. A mirror here. Yeah, no, that's what you mean. Yeah, I need to. Will we eat lead sandwich today? I figured out how to prevent myself. And it's just, don't get sad. Simple. I do love a gun that is only for a lead sandwich, though. Alright, if we end up going to... I might give it one more try. But I'm beginning to lose hope that I can salvage this. Because I need amalgam this desperately. Man would have a lead sandwich. He's a very distinguished man, that is true. Yeah, because right now I'm kind of stuck in this loop where I need amalgam. But I can't find any. So... Maybe I should have checked
Like a gunshot.
the other locations where I found mirrors to see if those were broken too. Strange. Very strange. I can definitely see why this is this is probably the most frustrating thing about this game. I think we might restart the day. Where is this leading me? I think this is just leading me to the children. Wait, this is a door I can go through? What the hell is this? What is this place? I don't even know where I am. I just went to somebody's house. There's some... What? Whose bedroom is this? Okay. Sure. Just walking into random people's bedrooms. I mean, I guess there are less sane things that Daniel has done before. I wonder. Seems like a place our dear doctor would enjoy. You think? Okay, I'm gonna let the day play out. But I think there's actually something I can try to do. I heard about a potential exploit on getting more amalgam, but I need to remember how it's done. 𝖉𝖆𝖊𝖓. Typically, I wouldn't want to try exploits, but in a time like this where I literally can't progress the game because I'm unable to continue, I'd be tempted to.
Never alone.
Although I'm also not unopposed to just loading the other save file. What do you guys think? Do you think I should try to rescue this save file, or should we just continue in a different one? That's old Vlad, Big Vlad. He owns the meat processing plant that is the main industry in the town. Guess we can make our way to the warehouses. Hold on. Give me a bit of mania. You want to save it? Go to the plague district and see if you can find any people on the ground dying? I could try that. Definitely could try that. Something wild just happened? What happened? Hi, Dwag, how are you doing? Alright, let me get one... Oh! Mirror. Okay.
Vibrant.
There's a mirror in the work... What is this place called? Warehouses. I don't know, I said work. My great-grandpa said 69. That's pretty fucking funny. Okay. So there's a mirror there. I may not break it, because I feel like if I break it, it might just screw it up. But there is a mirror here in the warehouses. What was the context of your great-grandpa saying 69? Was it just like in a normal sentence, or was it for the meme? At least it wasn't 6'7", that's true.
I'd rather not hear this.
Okay, so... there are children here. Let's see. Unfortunately, it said 6'7" right after. Oh, no. It's too late. I think this just leads me to... clearly hip with the culture. Hipper than I am. Yeah, this is just... what I thought. The therapist was measuring his heart rate, though, so I don't care. Oh. I see. I'm just gonna put some things in here for later. Maybe I don't need to put all these nuts in there. Inventory manager, the most exciting part. Weighs as much as a human life. You know, I didn't buy the colored glass in this instance. Probably should have. Oh yeah, there's children here, isn't there? No. Time to limit his internet access. True. Wait, but Daniel likes his nuts. You're right, I'm sorry. I should have realized. Okay, so... there's like plenty of mirrors. Just literally waiting for the day to move on. Did you know I have cute little beans? Yeah, prove it. Bet you can't. What type of beans? Pinto. Or when she said she wanted 6 puppies? No. I think you made that up. Impressive, though. Especially when just yesterday I said I prefer cats to dogs. This is where Grief is, right? Is he alive? He's alive. Okay. Time to be cancelled? 𝖉𝖊𝖊. Damn, how could you? Can't talk to him. Okay. It's 0 o'clock. Is the day gonna wind over or not now?
𝖉𝖊𝖊𝖓.
𝖉𝖊𝖊𝖓. Thank you so much, Lurk! I do appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna... Have we been to the factory? Wow, I'm zooming. Probably because I'm taking a ton of damage right now. Okay. Thank you for the hot dog. Delicious. Why'd you bonk me, though? Why'd I get bonked for eating a hot dog? That doesn't seem right. Hydration is very important. Make sure you're staying hydrated, chat. I need to remember to stay hydrated. It was a trap? How could you? Brutal. So brutal. Thank you for the hydrate. Make sure you are doing the same. Hello, random gamer. Thank you so much for the stretch. I will do that. I will do that. We are currently in panic mode right now. That was the hot dog that gets you bonked after eating it. Fuck. Should have realized. I've learned a funny mechanic of the game, so I'm trying to deal with that. Screw that desiccates. No, don't desiccate. No desiccation on my watch. I'll be pouring you with a watering can. So, these are all just infected districts. They're actually not rioting. Is that another mirror? No. It's a boat. What's the boat for? It's the only means of transportation in town. Soon it'll be burned down too. So this is the day where everything goes wrong. Good. Did you guys see what time of day it was that happened? Is that a mirror? No. A shortcut? Maybe. I think... I don't know what's gonna happen, actually, because I almost wonder if that was a fluke. We might actually still be fucked. I don't know. It's crazy how far we are into the game and I'm still only just now learning the mechanics. It's a very, very dense game. Okay. Let's try to make our way back to the Stillwater, I guess. Alright, I don't have a lot of matches or charges in the prototype. I'm gonna have to go through straight this way, though. I think I only have 5 left. Now 4. I do have some matches, though. How many matches? 2. Oh, no, 7, actually. I have 7 matches. Okay. So I should be fine traveling through here. I don't know when time rolls over. I think it's like 2 a.m. Man, this, the Plague Man I keep seeing. I don't know who the Plague Man is. What his significance is, if there is any significance to him. But I've been seeing more of him than I have been seeing of the shop knock, which is curious. Plague Daddy. We got Plague Mommy and Plague Daddy. Pick your poison, chat. Who's your favorite? Alright. This should be the exit. I'm out of prototype charges. I'm gonna have to just take it. Mommy? You prefer the mommy? I think I prefer Plague Mommy too. She's more iconic, you know? I'm all for an iconic character.
Balls.
Balls? So true. Alright. Oh. The end of the day has come in which a scene unfolds. Okay, so we didn't have this happen the last time. Curious.
He was exhausted, dead tired. Kept saying, if I fell asleep, no one would wake tomorrow. It's like he was frightened of going to sleep. Felt he had to write to rest.
Wait, that's...
So what were we to expect from such a man? He who never sleeps ends up sleepwalking. An exhausted helmsman spells a ship's demise.
So, now what? He's not standing in our way anymore. We can finally act precisely like we see fit.
In our way? Who's we? I have my own approach to the sandpest. So do you. Be on your way.
What matters is that he would be on his way back to the capital of his.
They're talking about me. This is, this probably means that I screwed it. Because this is Andre. No. Fuck. The other playable characters. This is the other two playable characters. The Changeling and the Haruspex. And they're talking about me. So, that's probably a bad sign. Who's we? Nintendo Wii, the man? Yeah, who's we, says the Haruspex. They both have their own way of dealing with the sand pest. Which is another name for the plague. Apparently, I did not do a good job. Okay. Well then. Now what?
Daniel, another day awaits you.
Have I been saying his name wrong this entire time? Is his name Daniel? What was that outside? Our stretch of the Gorkon has always been the quietest, but now it feels like an angry mob is building barricades in the garden. It's just the actors. They're performing their pantomimes right here. It surprised me, too. I think that's her being silly. You think so? Hi, Aki. I love me some System of a Down. How are you doing today? I see. So both the stage and the audience are here now. They say the town's life is built around the Bull Enterprise, the production of meat. But it feels more like it's built around the theater. Have you ever wondered what theater produces? I think the theater produces performances that entertain people or distract from their problems. Mark once told me that theater produces the audience. Supply creates demand? This should be simple for you. You're a scientist. The observer affects the experiment. Only in the theater are there observers on both sides. Some observe the stage, and others observe from the stage. Doing good, how are you? I am nervous. I'm at the end of the day without any amalgam. And I have learned that if I die without any amalgam, my entire save file gets wiped. So, I'm nervous. These pantomimes do seem to be staged for me personally. I swear it's not megalomania talking. I think it's obvious. Mark is right. Watching something defines it. A spectator may think they're uninvolved, but that's a lie. At this rate, we'll end up saying the spectator is also the author. In part. Also its subject. I'm already confused about what came first, the chicken or the egg. That's exactly why I'm far removed from art. Chicken or the egg. Real life and performance are mirrors set face to face. They endlessly repeat reflections, but in truth they just capture the light that exists somewhere beyond them both. Real life and performance are mirrors set face to face. Endlessly repeat reflections, but in truth they just capture the light that exists somewhere between them both. I sometimes can't tell if you're talking about transcendence or physics. Me neither. Surely you can make a copy of your save file? No, you need the amalgam. There's no manual saves. I'm sorry and not sorry. True art is an explosion. Still about theater. You know, I once thought 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓 was Mark's pseudonym, and it was, well, a bit much. But it turned out to be his real name. His name is actually Mark 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓. Okay. There's one thing I don't believe in. It's immortality in art. In 100 years, today's pantomimes won't make sense to anyone, and they'll stop being interesting even sooner. I actually completely disagree with that, Daniel. I don't think that's true. A person like him seems prone to embellishing in the name of beauty. He can't. He's so desperate for the stage to stay truthful that he's accidentally forgotten how to lie in everyday life. An unexpected occupational hazard. It seems like the actors have quieted down and can finally get some sleep. I wonder how long they'll keep besieging you. I have died multiple times. Today, not at all. Till I develop a taste for it and become the spectator they want to make of me. Ah! My life is saved. My life is saved. I gained an amalgam. All right. We're not done yet, motherfuckers. We are still in this. Daniel Dunkowski folds to no one. Not even himself. So, today, we are going to make it through this. All right. All right. I'm reinvigorated. We can fucking do this. Amazing. Hello, Iron Wolf. How are you doing? Great. Great, great news. And hello, Drewby. All right. So, we have learned if you end the day, you get amalgam. I didn't know that. That was something I didn't know. I wasn't sure. We didn't die. Because if we had died, I would have lost everything. Including my save file. I am locked the fuck in right now. So, okay. We're making progress. Alright though. So, next step is we have to pick the next day tactfully. I don't know what days are going to be open to us. I think day 4 is when we need to choose the hospital. And that's pretty important. So we might need to do that next. Before we continue though, I will be right back. I grew up on a toaster oven, which is really funny because I encountered a toaster for the very first time when I was like in elementary school, and I didn't know that you weren't supposed to put metal in the toaster. So I went to get my bagel out of the toaster, because in a toaster oven you can just open it up and use a fork to pull out the bagel. You can't do that in a toaster. Wait, there's a hole here. Oh! Did I actually just get jump scared by Majora's Mask? Oh my god, I'm never making it out of here. Fast food restaurant other than Culver's? Patooey! Trash! Garbage! Absolute dog bad! What is wrong with the world that I paid $30 for fries and chicken that was cold? Yeah, I know. I spilled tea. I spilled tea! No! I got so excited I spilled tea all over my hand. I got it on my keyboard too. Oh, I just paused the music because I got on my space bar. Hold on. I did not think that in the year of our Lord, 2025, it is literally the first day of 2025. I got hit with gores. It's written in blood. Also written in blood, okay. 5 o'clock. Alright. 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heat. That's what they called me in college. My next goal, my main goal, is to blow up. And then act like I don't know nobody. No, 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 wait. Oh my god, that was so stupid! Oh my god, that was stupid. Holy f***, what the f*** was that? Honda Civic at 3 a.m. You're going like 30 miles per hour. It's a still life? No, this is interpretive still life. With boob shines. There you go. Education. What are my results? Oh! Let's go!
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Alright, so I have to trick him. Oh, no way! Wait, we got each other! What? How many times did I die? Alright, hello, I'm back. Okay. So, I'm reinvigorated. We gotta figure out what to do next. We have a couple options. Let's see what the game provides to us. So, time travel is now available. Not available at the end of the day. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, our choices are day 1, in which the calamity can still be prevented. Day 3, in which the bell tolls. Day 4, on which the new theater season begins. Or we can do day 5 again. I think we've had enough of day 5. You're looking extra bullyable today? What, is it because of the... Is it the way I styled my hair? Is it just extra bullyable today? Oh no!
Tactical nuke incoming!
Time travel, so should we meet that one guy who wouldn't talk to us till we could control time? I think that's day 5. If you're talking about Victor Kane, if you remember, he's the one who sees me shoot himself. So, shoot myself, not him. I should have, 𝖉𝖙 guy. Yeah, that's Victor Kane. I should have made note of what we have done. I'm thinking day 3 or day 4. I think it goes... Let's just do day 3. Let's go day 3. I was like, I don't know if this is the right choice, but we're gonna do it anyways. Wait, no, it should be day 3, because if you remember, the children mentioned. Okay, so, oh, so this is actually, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done day 3. Temporary alliance. I should have probably done day 4. Can we do day 1 so we can unlock day 2? Maybe I should have done day 1. Oh, I dislocated my pinky finger? I hope everyone's having a better day than me. I hope so. Okay. Day 3 in which the bell tolls. Let's see. So... Oh! No, we can do something. Yes. Okay, no. I'm glad we did day 3, because what I can do on day 3, and is what I should do, is I need to find a location for the hospital. I need to find the location for the hospital. That's one of the most important things. So, let me check the map. So the warehouses is rioting. One of the possible locations for the hospital, and I intended to look at it anyways. Okay, so we need to go to there. Decision making regarding the epidemic. One of the possible locations for the hospital. Need to get rid of forced killers, and one of the possible locations for the hospital. Okay. Let's check all the hospital locations. So I think that's probably the most important thing that we need to do today. Okay. So I don't have anything in my inventory right now. I'm getting a bunch of notes. So we can also save Ruben today. Have to burb. Okay, I don't have a lot in here actually. But I also just say bulldog, and I feel like if I do... Oh, burp. My puke? My stomach is an unstoppable force, but my throat is an immovable object, and I don't know what's gonna happen now. Anyway, how are you guys? Oh. I'm sorry, Chalf. Hopefully that gets better soon. Also, is there a mirror Up near my bed still. No. Whoa. Cliche Victorian setting kitsch. Okay. We should just head out. Does Eva... No. Eva doesn't have anything. Let's... What the hell? Weird. Everything is like... covered up. We should probably get ourselves some... strychnine? Just one, though. Okay. Who's that Igor-looking fellow? This is... 𝖍𝖆𝖙? He is a worm. They're funny little creatures. 2 peas in a pod. Once again, I swear to God. So, he's an 𝖍𝖆𝖙, which is there are worm people. There's some, they're not really explained. Not really explained, but, he wants to observe me. So here he is in my office, so he can watch me. They find humans to be very fascinating, so that's why he's here. A local oddity, a steppe 𝖍𝖆𝖙, has amazed by my appearance and dreams of studying me. Would you still love him if he was a human? I would still love him if he was a human. Do I have anything to load the prototype with? No. Okay, we might just have to make do today. Oh, there is something here, though. Ah! Never mind, I have something to load the prototype with. Can we take him around town with us? No, he just stays. He stays here in the office. Well, we just chill. I know, I wish you could. Okay, so we do have a gun as well. Good, good, good. Right. So. Why is it already 12 o'clock? Why is it so late in the day? That's crazy. I thought... Daniel, why did you sleep in so long? Holy fuck. Alright, so we need to go... Let's go check here for the potential location for the hospital.
It was quiet until that.
Right. Okay. So... Let's go check... We're scouting places for a hospital. This is the... I don't remember what this is called, honestly. What the hell is happening here? Something's happening. Who are you? Oh, this is the... They're giving out vaccines. That's right. It's a dangerous day today. Oh, fuck. Hi. Greetings, Daniel. The cathedral is open to the public, but there are rules. 3 rules, to be exact. And they're easy to remember. Sing no borrowed song. Carry no waste. Waste no time. Okay. I've been sent from the town hall. I need to inspect the cathedral regarding the operation of a hospital. I know. And you're already breaking the 3rd rule. You're wasting time. Mind you clean your shoes before entering or you'll break the 2nd rule as well. Okay. Understood. I don't think I should ask questions because he's going to tell me I'm wasting time. Understood meaning I don't understand any of it. I'll just take a look myself. Bunch of nonsense. The eccentric caretaker babbles about mysterious properties and rules of the cathedral. I need to make sense of it myself. So, sing no borrowed songs, waste no time, make no mess, or something like that? This is interesting. Okay. Vessel restored. What? I experienced something at the cathedral, which I cannot find a rational explanation for. Now the caretaker's ravings don't seem so delusional. I need to question him again. Today it gave me the time it produced. The cathedral doesn't respond. Worth trying another day, if there are any days left. It gave me extra time. That's strange. That's very strange. Okay. Noted. No idea what I'm doing. I don't don't know, Aki. I think it's an issue of the algorithm sometimes. It doesn't know what to push. I'm suffering from the curse of being too awesome. Oh, wait. Did I stop time? Hold on a fucking second here. Hello? Hi. Do I have the power over time? Hold on. I'm curious. I don't know. Would you care for some water? Most people are parched after a visit to the cathedral. A visit? More like a trip. What was that? You visited the cathedral, and the cathedral visited you. Drink some water. You'll feel better. Alright. Drink some water, chat. I don't know what's happening. I don't want water. I want to go home. Get as far away from this mad house as I can. The cathedral produces time and gives you hallucinations. I want to wake up and forget all of this. That's your dehydration talking. Alas, rules are rules. The visitor must not know what awaits them. The visitor pays in water. The cathedral siphons it from their body and in return grants them visions. You didn't sing borrowed songs, I hope. No, I didn't, but not that I had much chance to. You did well. Some people are so terrified they pray and call upon their gods, and that's singing borrowed songs. Strictly forbidden. This town continues to astonish me. The polyhedron, the cathedral, the Stillwater. What other wonders do these buildings house? Because remember, the Stillwater is a location where people go to, like, have visions as well. I'm just the caretaker. You should ask the Onerotics? What Onerotics? The Onerotics are the team of architects who made the town. The rules he said makes the Mad Hatter make more sense. I know. Sing no borrowed songs. Waste no time. And I forget the third one. What's the trade-off if you could stop time? I don't think I can stop time. I'm not sure what's happening, honestly. 𝖕𝖏 built this cathedral and the Stillwater both. 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓 planned the streets. Their leader was Simon Kane. Where do I find him? 𝖕𝖏, I mean. In the ground. At the cemetery. You can't miss his grave. It's by far the most impressive. The cemetery, huh? Isn't there a living architect in town who could explain the cathedral's mechanisms to me? There is. 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓 is the last living Onerotic. She's still in town, living in a mansion called the Trammel. The trio of it is, then. Thank you. Thank you! The cathedral has stood closed for days, singing its grief. I'm glad we could finally open its doors again for the few who wish to enter. If it was closed, why did it open today? I cannot know that. Perhaps the cathedral saw something in you and decided to let you in. What? That is so confusing. So... the cathedral only opens to people who want to see it. Okay. I didn't understand any of that, but thank you anyways. Okay. New decree idea. Halts the town clocks. Huh. The Onerotics. 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓, Jesus Christ, is the last of the urban planners team. She might know something about the cathedral. Okay. Let's go speak with Yulia, I suppose? Huh. Okay. We also need to save Ruben today if we can. This guy looks like he needs God badly. Let him in. Yeah, help me, God. I need help. Okay. So, interesting. Let's go this way Maybe stop by Marrow, go to Backbone, head to Chine. Make a couple stops along the way. I missed the exit. Oops. Hello, Raid Hunter. How are you doing today? We have figured out a lot today. There's a lot going on in this game. Only half of it I understand. Okay, so we have to get through an infected district to do this, but that's fine. We should be able to make it through an infected district pretty easily. I don't think I have any matches, but that's fine. The sleeplessness of the fasting season is catching up to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I can only imagine how exhausting it is. Yeah, this is literally just a straight shot. I just need to go straight. What the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. Like a dust devil. What the? What the fuck is that? Hello? Excuse me? Whatever. I'm sure that's not important. Right? An entire ball of something? I don't know. Okay. So we need to check. Yeah, it did look like a nest, didn't it? We need to check this location. And this is the theater, I think. Yeah. Couldn't you tell this is the theater? It's definitely the theater. Oh yeah, what's the quest say? 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓 is the last of the urban planners. Yeah, so this is about talking to Yulia. I've come back to witness your madness take place. Ah, yeah. Pretty accurate way of putting it. Okay, so that's a lot of tragedy ends in one place. Let's go see what kind of madness they're up to. Hello.
Something's brewing.
What an honor to have such a distinguished guest at our rehearsal. Or do you count as a participant already? How can I help you, Donkovsky? I've been tasked with finding a suitable location for a hospital. So you decided to drop by the theater. You've got a sense of humor, I'll give you that. Are oranges named oranges because oranges are orange, or is orange named orange because oranges are orange? I think, if I remember correctly, actually, I think orange was a thing before oranges were named called oranges. But I could be wrong. Welcome in, Ryoshibi. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Actually, she has more apathy than mania right now. Technically, that's true. I'm a little bit more apathetic than I am manic. But I can become manic at any point. You don't know. I wanted to make a gallows humor joke, but I'm not sure what form of capital punishment we're practicing these days. I suppose I'll find out, unless I die of sand pass first. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Isn't that the question for all? Buildings are like actors. In dark times, they have to learn to adapt to new roles. Potentially. Doing good, just made some s'mores with honey. Ooh, honey. That does sound really good, yeah. I suppose there's a kind of poetry in an opera house becoming an operating theater. But why on earth would I agree to this? Imagine the immersive performances, spectators lying in cots instead of sitting in chairs, while Death herself stalks between the rows, rolling the dice to find her newest players. I don't know how much I should, like, play it up. I mean, he is the director of the theater. It sounds enticing, and it also betrays what an amateur you are. People come to the theater for a fantasy, Donkovsky, to be safe and make-believe. The audience only loves death when it can't hurt them. And if the blood that soaks the stage is real, then who will come here at all? But if there's no hospital, tomorrow there's no crowd, make an investment in your audience. If they don't rest here, they'll rest in a grave. And then who's all this for? S'mores brownies? I've never had a s'mores brownie. That does sound really good, though. Marshmallows filled with chocolate chips. They were born for s'mores. Oh, amazing. That sounds so good. The angel that presided o'er my birth said, little creature formed of joy and mirth, go love without the help of anything on earth. I've noticed this about artists for a while now. When you're driven into a corner and lost for words, you resort to hiding behind other people's words, but no poetry will help you here. Or I can also reply in kind. Wide flew the crowded gates of theaters in a pale, frightful audience, with their souls looking in perturbation through the glare of convulsive laughter, sat and shouted. What else can I say when the prompter has frozen in silence? To hell with it, Donkovsky. Open your hospital. Welcome to the stage. Ha-ha! The stage. Well then, I'll try not to let the audience die of boredom. It's not my hospital, Mark. It's ours. All right. The hospital will be established in the theater. I need to report this to the town hall. I don't know if that was the right choice. Okay. That's scary. For multiple reasons. First off, what the fuck are you doing here? Second off, in the original Pathologic 1, the Executors plays a very specific role. And their role is, if you see them, that means that somebody has the chance to die. So, if I chose wrong by choosing the theater as the hospital, which actually was not what I intended to do, I might have just sentenced somebody to death. So, definitely foreboding. Let's see what he has to say. You! Have I heard it right? You've ordered the theater closed, leaving our troupe with nary a hope for sustenance, and the good people of this town bereft of our performances. If you have a more suitable place for a hospital in mind, I'm all ears. The cathedral, the tributary, or even the polyhedron. Are there not enough spacious buildings in the town for you, and yet you chose to come to the theater instead? Doesn't your beak pinch? Jesus Christ. Have you ever been to the cathedral yourself? Perhaps you could try relocating your theater there. Mockery. How low! I bare my soul to him, and he mocks me. Calm down. No one's mocking anyone. I'm just curious. Why are you wearing a bird costume? A prop like any other, used for performances. You don't think we walk around like this in our everyday lives, do you? The fabric has a dense weave. The beak can protect the respiratory tract. Oh, and how many do you have? The costumes. It's not a beak. It's a claw. Consider it a pointing finger. And we have enough of them for a crowd scene. Excellent. That's exactly the kind of scene I need. We'll use these costumes for protection against the plague. It wasn't enough for you to take our theater. Now you're taking our props, too. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓. How are you doing today? So, we take the masks that look like plague doctor masks and actually use them to our advantage. That seems interesting. Definitely intriguing. Okay. Pretend it's just another pantomime. The despot doctor steals the props from the poor players. You're an actor, aren't you? So act. I'm definitely becoming very manic. I have no idea if the role that the Executors play in Pathologic 1 is the same as the role they play in Pathologic 3. No idea. But we'll see. I am very intrigued that I managed to heal my, amalgam, though. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm going to skip the town hall, actually, because I don't want to make a choice yet. So we're going to go speak to Yulia next. It's the SCP-049. Watch for his touch. All right, I won't touch him. I won't touch him. Some must die for others to live. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Okay. Let's go find Yulia, shall we? Holy shit! Oh my god, Tanja moved. What the fuck was that? Why? Hold on. Something's up with my alerts for some reason. Ah, I see. Tanja. You scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Got me good. Alright, there's a mirror here. Good to know. Why indeed? Ugh. Interesting. Where have you led them, Yulia? The damn town doesn't make sense. It's a scheme of the earth. Interesting. What the hell is going on here? What happened? What is this chaos? Looters? Bandits? Very interesting. Goodbye, Valentine's Day outfit. Okay, it must be either really relaxed or really indifferent. Not even that scared me and I wasn't paying attention.
1925, 34. Enough.
Enough. Do you have a cigarette by any chance? What happened here? Was your house searched? Robbed? My life's work has been taken from me. Does that count as a robbery? Wow, sorry. That sounded a lot less pretentious in my head. Believe it or not, but I understand completely. I'm going through the same thing right now. Are you? Yes. Well, I'm stuck here, back in the capital. They're dismantling my research, and all I can do is watch from a distance. You speak of it so calmly, but if I were you, I'd be trudging along the railway track by now. I'm a doctor. I took an oath, and without me, this town will perish. Impressive self-importance. What brings you here to me? I've been to the cathedral, and I was told you're the one to talk to about what I saw there. The cathedral. You know, that's exactly what I thought you'd say. Then there's that caretaker. He gives me the creeps. Ah, yes. The caretaker. The man with the fish eyes. That's one way to put it, I guess. Yes, damn. Now that you said it, you're right. Uncanny eyes, uncanny rules. Don't sing borrowed songs, no wasting time, and so on and so forth. It's really funny that Daniel also forgot the other rule, because I forgot the third rule too. Nobody knows where he came from, which I find curious. 𝖕𝖏 said the cathedral itself created its caretaker. What? It sculpted him out of light and time. He's a kind of interpreter between the cathedral's language and ours. When you speak to the caretaker, you're speaking to the cathedral itself. Strange. I mean, in a way, that's kind of the relationship that 𝖍𝖏 has with the Stillwater, right? 𝖍𝖏... The Stillwater was uninhabited until 𝖍𝖏 decided to live there. It wasn't meant to be inhabited, but she just chose to live there. So I wonder if it's, something like that. I don't know. Surely you're not being serious. You should have met 𝖕𝖏. He was like that. You could never tell if he was joking or not. When he and Simon conceived of the idea, he said he was going to create a space that produced time. Space that produced time? Okay. We thought of some kind of cryptic play on words. And yet here we are, the time-producing cathedral. Almost like a call to her? Yeah, kind of like that. Like it was a calling to inhabit it. I see. So it seems there's no way the cathedral could house the hospital. You can give it a try, but it'd be like throwing a party inside of a steam engine. The first 5 minutes would be fun before everyone started to boil alive. It's just not designed to house people for extended periods. Was it the Canes who asked you to scout out this space for a hospital? They must be completely out of their minds if they think the cathedral's an option. No, it was 𝖕𝖏. You don't seem to like the Canes very much. I didn't expect that. Hello, Meta, how are you doing today? We have found a building that produces time. And welcome back, Doomy. Imagine you were hired to do what you knew would be your life's greatest endeavor. You devoted many years to it. Now imagine that your patron comes to you and says you've made a hash of things without explaining what, specifically, is wrong. They just show you the door. That's what happened to me 3 days ago. So the two places have chosen their voices then, I guess so. Okay, so... she did all the, like, architecting of the town. And then when Simon dies, they fire her. Cruel indeed. You have my sympathies. I relate more than many others would. They gave you no explanation at all. I flipped a coin for the answer to the poll. Turns out I voted in the minority. Is it that bad? Let me see. I haven't checked the poll in a while. It's pretty bad. There's like an opportunity I had to lose my save file today if I died. But I haven't died yet. So, must we find a way to get fish eyes in the cathedral so we can go deeper? I don't think so. I think what's implied is that you're supposed to visit the cathedral every day to heal your time. Supposedly, they wanted me to, and I quote, rise above myself, which I was supposedly incapable of since I was too rational. I'll concede that they rise above themselves all the time. It happens when your head's up your ass. I like her. I like her. She's like the one person in this game that actually seems sane. So far. Although, I mean, I love Eva too. Now they're demanding I leave, and I don't want to. This is my town. I'm one of its creators. What a funny thing to say. I've only been here for 3 days, and my diagnosis is that the people who built this town must have been insane. But you don't come off that way. Quite the contrary. Why is that? I suppose you and I have different definitions of insanity. What has our town done to get on your bad side? It won't let me go. They're deciding the fate of my research, my life's work in the capital, and I'm trapped here. The town is locked down and there are no trains out. Even if I found one, I couldn't drive it myself. Perhaps we could help each other out. Every one of our problems circles back to the 𝖍𝖕𝖄 family. What the hell is she implying? You want the long version or the slightly shorter one? I'm always here for the long version. I think you're exaggerating their power and influence. No. In fact, I'm understating it. But they can be outsmarted. I know things that they don't. For instance, I know a train driver, an Odong who goes by the name Boulder. With him, you have a chance of getting out of town. Okay. I'm not leaving. This is interesting, though. I don't think there's any way to tell her no. This must be what Daniel does to try to leave the town. Intriguing. Where do I find him, and how do I know it's him? He lives in the Odong village, and they call him Boulder for a reason. Someone his size is hard to miss. You're clever enough to convince him to help you, and then you can help me. Right now, no one would dare go against your wishes. Put in a good word for me for the 𝖍𝖕𝖄s. Convince them not to banish me. I'm not going to say this, but this is a very funny anecdote. I once talked a friend into eating a cricket. Not only did he do it, he paid me for the opportunity. Must make this place our home if we want to explore the place that gives him time. So to her, we must seem insane, out of touch with reality. Yeah, it's interesting. She's the only person that seems sane, but she also doesn't want anything to do with leaving the town. But Daniel wants to leave desperately. At least in this version of events. I'm afraid I don't have that kind of power. Why would Georgie or Victor listen to me? I overheard the 𝖍𝖕𝖄s talking about the imminent arrival of a renowned doctor from the capital. Your arrival is one of Simon's designs. Simon's designs? You tried to eat a candied bug once? I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever eat a bug. Isn't that funny? Didn't I say something different the other day? Maybe I've changed my opinion on it because we were talking about how much I love bugs yesterday. I guess by the way you said try didn't work out, Retro. Your arrival was one of Simon's designs, part of the equation he was always working on but never solved. Or did he? Now they're putting their hopes for his return in you. Here and now, you can do anything. Alright, I'll talk to them, but I can't promise you anything. Holy shit, I'm about to go crazy with mania. I did get an amalgam, though. Hold on. I need to not be crazy. I'm like sicko crazy. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I need to...
So much of the world.
I Gotta cool my heart down a little bit. Holy shit. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't get to explore the termitary. Because I accidentally chose the theater as our place of hospital. We still need to get to Reuben. Let's try to get to Reuben, and then we'll head to the town hall. Never got to the bug because the candy tastes like bad medicine. Oh, that's the worst. The furthest fleeting fox of frantic antics. Definitely frantic. Alright, so I have to be really careful because this town, or this side of part of town is rioting. We do know the secret, though. We have to hug the wall. I can actually fit through here. Because I'm little. But I need to make it to Reuben. Can't fit through there, though. God, Mania is so powerful. Look at me go. Okay. Just keep hugging the wall. I can't hug the wall here. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Hold on. Gotta go around this way. Back up. Back up. Back up. Alright. Here we go. Back up. Don't mess with me. I have a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. Alright. Oh! Oh, we found him. We found his killers. Alright, so. Here we are, in the warehouse. We have to save Reuben. Remember Fox? Double tap 2 in the head to keep them dead? So true. Ugh. Alright, so. Young men are on the lookout at Reuben's hideout. Hostile intentions are written all over their face. Leave them be and they'll cause trouble. Does that mean I have to kill them? Can I scare them? How many shots do I have? 3? I have 3. Move. Do I kill them? Okay, I guess I can just kill them.
Not worth the hesitation.
Alright. Give me your bullets. Alright. Who's there? Get lost. Holy shit. Okay. You'll die twice. God, I hope not. We saved ourselves. We saved ourselves. So I had to kill one. I did have to kill one. Who's there? Get lost. It's me, Dunkowski. How about you open up? It's not very convenient talking to a door. Shoot the one about to shoot you, not the innocent one they are keeping captive. I will keep that in mind. No, don't even bother. I'm busy. And besides, there's smoke and fumes in here. It's impossible to stay. Just don't. I did murder him. I kind of feel like I had to. I just saved a man's life. There goes our code. It'll come back to bite us, I'm sure. I really need to talk. It's a matter of life and death. Literally. Dunkowski, I told you. No. I won't let you in. Not today. Come back another day. What on earth is going on in there? None of your business. Don't pry, please. I have a revolver. Reuben, you're lucky it's me. Your hideout was actually under siege by bandits. And what happened to them? I dealt with it. The threat is gone. If you're barricading yourself from bandits, you can relax and let me in. You're no better than them. Just another Kane lackey, even if you only got here the day before yesterday. Reuben? I killed them. So what? Those who believe in the Kane's ideas slaughter each other at every turn. They sacrifice each other in the name of utopia. This lofty cannibalism makes me sick. I don't know what grievances you have with the Kane's ideas, but I have nothing to do with them. Dunkowski, I told you, I have a revolver. Come back tomorrow, or better yet the day after, And I won't have to point it at you. Fine. See you later. Okay. Well. Let's see what the fuck I just did. An impossible feat. I made an imprudent promise to Yulia to plead on her behalf before the Canes. Right. This also says, the cathedral's not fit for human life. It was envisioned as a device that produces time. Okay. On the third day, Reuben was hiding in the warehouses. He was planning something. He was afraid of something. Young men are on lookout at Reuben's hideout. Hostile intentions are written all over their faces. Leave them be and they'll cause trouble. Whoever wants to kill one of the town's last doctors has signed their own death warrant. I need to make sure Reuben is in no longer in danger, and if necessary, threaten him myself. Reuben begsly refuses to talk, and I could have just let this gentleman get to him. Okay. So, we saved Reuben. I had to kill someone for it, but we did save Reuben. The town hall. That's our goal. Alright, I only had to use one shot. Remember, Reuben was my coworker. Fuck off. Okay, hold on. Let me poison myself here. Don't fucking... Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Stop. These sons of bitches. Alright. I just need to make it out of here. Just need to make it out of here. Alright, this is the way out, right? Yes, thank God. Reuben and Daniel worked together at some point. I don't remember on what, though. Alright. We're out. We're out of the rioting district. We didn't die. We're doing good. We're doing very good, actually. The only thing I'm not sure on is whether or not the theater was the right choice. We saw the executor, which makes me very nervous. But I guess time will tell. Time always tells. Alright, so I think we have to interact with this. Halt! I said halt! By the decree of the emergency committee, vaccination is currently being conducted. Don't go anywhere. I'll give you the vaccine now. Your so-called vaccine kills people. I'll soon revoke the criminal decree regarding its distribution. Right, because it killed, I forget who... I know the vaccine does kill someone in the game, though. I can't remember who, though. What the fuck is this? What are you? Huh? The bull is a local cult. It resembles a bull's head. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Okay. Right. Interesting. Interesting turn of events. One of the brides? I'm related to the brides. The Ken, for sure. Alright. I want to write down more locations for mirrors. Day 3, there's one outside Town Hall. Just in case I need amalgam again. Cool. How close we are to... We are on day 3 out of 12, and I've been replaying a lot of days, so probably not very close, realistically. Okay, who are you? Oh, that's,
Roots
𝖕𝖊.
and blood. That's the foundation beneath.
Rumors you disapprove of the vaccination methods we've been forced to use. Defense, however imperfect, be checked. And so, the dancer is still alive because a different illness is slowing down the sandpath's progression. She has a day left, no more. Truly, that's worrying. I've been checking on Kulan every couple of hours, and they keep telling me that she's fine. This means the vaccination decree has to be revoked. We sent a copy to the Stillwater for you. Burn it in the fireplace. That's exactly why I'm here. You need to hand over your responsibilities to me. Right now, Saburov's orders, and everyone, including your father, will have to accept it. You may have trouble believing it, but I'm glad, actually. Glad that a doctor will be leading the fight against the epidemic. I only accepted this position because others were afraid of making mistakes. I hope we don't part as enemies. We'll likely have to work together in the future. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Return to the Stillwater, and I'll arrange to move the emergency command there immediately. You'll be assigned a personal secretary to help with the paperwork. He'll explain all the details. From now on, your decrees will decide the fate of the town. Congratulations, 𝖍𝖆𝖙. And my condolences. Okay. So this was a really important thing that we did today. We got the hospital established, and now we have control of all the decrees. So we should be able to prevent specific districts from rioting. We saved Reuben. Got a lot done today. Good progress, good progress. You did what you could, which was brave. And like all acts of bravery, it was risky. Okay. We have the power. We do have a lot of power. 𝖍𝖆𝖙 Jr. is now suspended from the decision-making, and I need to formally take power in order to abolish the deadly variolation. Oh yeah, we also have to see the canes. Okay. Saburov.
Stupid. I was so stupid.
Yes. Yes, you were. Is it just me, or does Vlad look like Resident Evil 4 Leon with his hair combed back and having a mustache? I could totally see that, actually. I could totally see that. There's a lot of characters in this game that have a vague similarity to other game characters. I wonder how much of it is possible that they used inspiration. But actually, no, I don't think so, because I was looking into Pathologic 2. Pathologic 2 is basically the exact same thing as Pathologic 3, but from the point of view of the horror specs. Yes, you're very stupid, Alexander. Very, very stupid. Leon with a stash. Yes, make sure you guys are staying hydrated. It's very important. Oh, it's just you. What's the point? Plans, like shadows, fade away with the setting sun. Thank you for the hydrate. Your sudden pessimism is misplaced. Immortelle agreed to give up the theater. The theater? I was rather hoping for a fortress, but perhaps the tragedy of our demise befits a bigger stage indeed. Now's your last chance to object. The faster we act, the better our chances. No objection. I was the one who told you to consider it in the first place. The theater it is, then. Tell me what you need. We need people. The more, the better. Recruitment of orderlies is already underway. Some volunteers experienced the first outbreak, which I suppose is an asset. We're also looking for anyone with even minimal medical knowledge, in the hopes of finding competent assistance for you. I thought when you drank you were pucking your lips. It does make a funny expression. Okay. So we chose to keep the hospital and the theater. I don't know what's going to come of that, but I guess time will tell. The disease needs to be studied. I need patients who don't succumb to the sand pest right away, like the Stomaton's dancer. They look relatively healthy, but they carry the plague. Isidore has developed a simple test for the sand plague way back when. Yes. I'll find orderlies who are trained to administer it. You'll have your patients. I'll try to organize everything by tomorrow morning. Anything to stop this. I just hope it's not already too late. What do you think? I wish I knew. Wish I knew. Day 2 is now available! Let's go! Let's go. All right. Fantastic news. Fantastic news. All right. We are making such good progress today. Oh, okay. So that means we can go back to day 2 and we can save, well, not save, but we can examine, that's what I'm looking for. We can examine Isidore's body. And that will tell us a lot. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. So if you remember, I was not allowed to go back to day 2 because the inspector, the one who was currently investigating me, wouldn't let me. Yes, the game is not played chronologically. It's very confusing. So the way that this game is played is what is currently happening in the present day is Daniel Donkovsky is being investigated for leaving the scene of a plague infestation. And he's recalling his days, and if the inspector doesn't like what he's saying, the inspector will say, no, I don't want to hear that, tell me something else. And the inspector told us, I don't want to hear about day 2. I don't care about what happened on day 2. Hello, Ramen. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. So, we need to go to speak with the Canes. And we need to go back to the Stillwater to make sure that this doesn't happen. I need to advocate for her with the Canes. So, does that mean I have to speak to Victor? I assume.
Time flies? Never. I prefer time moths.
Fuck off, Victor! What the fuck do you mean I prefer time moths? Shut up. I hate the Canes. I hate the Canes. I see why Yulia hates the Canes so much. Not the Plague Goo! Oh, my hobies hate the Plague Goo! They do. They do. Yeah, he said time flies? No. I prefer time moths. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Anyways. Denkovsky, it's you again. How can I help you? Should I be upfront? No. No. These are the Canes. Never be upfront with the Canes. They hate it. I've been to the cathedral. I've seen inexplicable things. So you've made acquaintance with the impossible objects. Congratulations. It's only difficult the first time. I have a feeling that's all this town consists of. Impossible objects and unbearable people. Do I want to say that? I've been told about the Onerotics, the architect team who have constructed those objects. One of them, 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓, you wanted to expel from the town now. Why? Expulsion is too strong a word. We simply no longer require her way of thinking. She is free from any obligations to us, and thus she has no reason to stay in the town. What if she doesn't want to leave? She wants to stay. I understand. It feels very bitter when desires clash with reality, but reality is a stubborn matter. He looks like bootleg G-Man. You're not the only one to say that. He does look a lot like the G-Man. Reality is a stubborn matter, but it does always have place for impossible objects. Yulia was building those for you, and this is how you repay her. Hello, Jotaro! How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It is Fox time. You seem to forget where you are and who you're talking to, Denkovsky. I have made my decision, and no one will make me change it. Is that clear? I think I've upset him. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Taking out your frustration on a woman, that's petty and unbecoming, don't you think? Regardless of her offense. Wait a second. Okay. Not what? We're doing good things today. We've actually done a lot of really good progress today. We saved someone's life. I killed a man, but I did save someone else's life in the process, so it's, you know, fine. It's fine. I didn't die today. And I didn't get my save file wiped, so good things have happened today. Very good things have happened today. Although I have to talk to the Canes, and the Canes are confusing. That woman of yours has caused 18 people to get severe mental issues with what she's constructed, and I'm not saying it metaphorically. Those are literal medical issues. What does this mean? I'm not telling you anything else, Denkovsky. All I'm saying is you're walking on thin ice. Very thin ice. Think carefully before you take the next step. Well, seems you really won't change your mind. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything I can do for Yulia now. Unless I can talk to the other Canes. I don't think they will listen to me, though. Guys, what if we... Yes, we are the Pathologic 3. I think you're right. I think we are the Pathologic 3. Okay. Well, I know at least we can make our way back to the Stillwater. So have time to wipe the save file? Trust the process? No. I'm not wiping the save file. I've made too much progress. Change of plans, let's kill all the Canes. I unironically thought that's what she was implying at first. I think she wanted me to kill the Canes. I don't know. I don't know what anybody in this town wants, though. Except theoretically Daniel. Daniel wants out. And I can't say I blame him. My god. Okay. Make my way back to the Stillwater. We have to go through another infected district, though. It's fine. Daniel must find the immortal man. If the immortal man even exists. Another one of those dust devils. I still don't understand what's happening in this part of, or this district. How about we take the Pathologic and push it somewhere else? You're right. Suppose what I bet on DS was well spent to pressure into recovering and getting progress. You know what? I agree. I was pressured. Wow, these fucking nests are everywhere. What is your purpose? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on there. In a way, Jotaro, you're right. We are pushing the Pathologic and putting somewhere else. We told all the patients to go to the theater. They all get infected there. Disease tornadoes? Plague tornadoes, for sure. But the plague is weird, because Daniel doesn't actually get infected with the plague. The way that the plague affects Daniel is it makes him go apathetic. Alright, so there's something about setting decrees in the still water now. Oh! Heron. Pedantic secretary. The old 𝖉𝖕𝖊𝖓 forced his assistance on me. He received visitors, handled the paperwork, and of all things in the still water, loved the inkwell most. At first, it didn't occur to me that what his true role really was. Vixie, I love you, but make yes win? No, I refuse. You're an interesting looking man. I was told you've taken upon yourself to rule the town. Alright, Valentine's Day outfit. To rule the town and save us from disaster. Let's assume that's true. 𝖉𝖔𝖊 assigned me to help you. In an organizational sense, so to speak. What are your orders? 𝖉𝖔𝖊? The esteemed 𝖷𝖊𝖓. His name is 𝖉𝖔𝖊? He wishes to aid you and assist in your new and complex undertaking of the town. So what are your orders? So we can see this plague, and I wonder why we were given the ability to see it. You know, that is an interesting consideration, actually. Why can we see the plague? First of all, I need to get the big picture. How many days we have left? The condition of the town. People really seem to love the alternative outfits. I remember when the witch outfit was hot stuff. We love new things, you know? 𝖉𝖔𝖊, as in 𝖉𝖆𝖊𝖓? I wish. B-O-O-S. But it's O with an umlaut. I don't know how that's pronounced. Does anyone who speaks any language other than English know how to pronounce that? Or anyone, actually. It's B-O and then O with an umlaut. S. Yeah, like that, Aki. Duly noted. Would you mind giving me a general strategic overview of your administrative approach before moving on to specific orders? You know how to pronounce that. Okay, how do we pronounce that? Strategic. Oh, it's time to look inward. Yes, do you have a concrete plan of action? How many days do you think you'll need to secure total victory over the plague? Do you have a concrete plan of action? We have precious little time. The town appears to have only 2 or 3 days remaining. Beyond that, it'll become a hecatomb. What is a hecatomb? Which means we must bargain with death for more time. Another day, then. Another. Then 2 more. Let me see, I need an example. So it's spelled B-O, and then O with an umlaut, and then S. So B-O. I was told the O makes a double oo sound, but I could be wrong. Not sure then. You mean you're not going to defeat the plague, you're just delaying death? Or, in other words, you currently have no concrete plan of action. You intend to improvise and edit your decrees on the fly? Correct. The situation will change daily, perhaps hourly. The emergency command must adapt. Infection isn't the only threat facing the town. Panic is equally dangerous. The public is illiterate and fears restrictions. If our medical measures are too draconian, they'll put our heads on spikes. How many times do I have to replay Modern Warfare 2, the good one, to save Ghost? That's a good question. Chat, do you know? Do you know anything about Modern Warfare 2? Because I certainly don't. You're speaking like someone who has experience dealing with emergencies. Is that the case? I've seen how students behave during a riot. The most intelligent people lose their minds in the face of death. Sometimes they work against their own interests. That was a different circumstance, though. So we have 2 epidemics. One of plague and one of fear. I've written that down. Well said. We must balance the seesaw. At times, we'll need to lift quarantine measures to prevent unrest. At other times, we might need to distract people or amuse them. Oh shit. Does that mean I shouldn't have put the hospital in the theater? Okay. We must find a way to suppress discontent, otherwise the town will fall to flames rather than miasma. Distract them. We may find there are multiple approaches to solving the same problem. What matters is balancing the levels of discontent and contagion that allow us to live to see another day. I'll draw ideas and inspiration from anything. I'll contemplate the decrees constantly. And I'll sign them right here, at this desk. Okay. So, we now have control over decrees of the town, which will change a lot of things. I think that game is more for the experience than the amount of time. That's a fair point. That's your answer, Jotaro. It's more about experience than time. Through this, you'll have full control over the town's condition. If only. Doubtlessly, events will transpire that influence both the unrest and contagion. I must deal with the consequences. With any luck, I'll be able to clear the plague districts on my own. At least, I'll do my best. If it works, it'll be an immense advantage. That's good, because the emergency's command resources are limited. Volunteers, equipment, fuel. What's the fuel for? I'll have to change the decrees often, adapting to the situation, offsetting one thing for another. You should be prepared for that. I'm gonna head off for now. Gotta get my Tuesday a-rollin'. Keep on rocking to the free world. You too, Jotaro. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. I've written all that down, and of this I assure you, while you hold power, your every word will be law. The law of heaven, not merely of earth. I don't like that. Any order will be fulfilled immediately. You won't have to worry about who fulfills them or how. Everything will run like clockwork. In your town, I find any clock-based metaphor questionable. Not untrue. That should be a good thing, but for some reason it sounds eerie. Anything else? Yes. Right now, I'm going to analyze the medication young Vlad has been injecting people with. It's dangerous on its own, but it might lead to other findings. And you'll send an orderly to the pub. I need samples of the dancer's blood. They'll know which one. Written down. And that disastrous decree about dead rule vaccinations must be taken down. I'll do that myself. Use the desk and remove the vaccination decree. Okay. Alright. Chat, guess what? We're still in the tutorial. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Emergency command desk. Town management takes place at my desk. I don't think there's a word in English that pronounces anything as oh. No? I think you're right. I made an impudent promise to Yulia to plead on her behalf before the Canes. I failed. Alright. It's a very long tutorial. It's very long. I sent in someone to 1 hour of Skyrim rainy night music and ambience. Aw, what a good time. I didn't believe the first playthrough is the tutorial for the second one. I could see that being the case. Are you sure that this game is not just a tutorial for the next game? 100% sure. 100% sure. I destroyed a focus of infection. The plague receded. Fighting Shabnak is a good alternative to decrees. Oh. Interesting. If the town lives, I live. To ensure this, I must keep the contagion and the unrest within acceptable limits with decrees. Better yet, I must seek other ways as well. I was granted the authority to enact up to 3 decrees each day. The more I study the town, the more ways I will find to influence it. Okay. So I need to remove the decree of the 𝖉𝖊𝖓. Ideas for new decrees will appear if I carry out tasks for the locals. Okay. So... we have a lot of limited resources. I get 3 decrees per day. So, I can stop time, which will actually reduce the contagion and unrest. Intriguing. Curfew. Restrict the townspeople's freedom of movement to reduce the spread of the disease. It costs patrolmen and equipment. And it only reduces unrest. It doesn't actually reduce the contagion. Quarantine increases unrest, but it reduces contagion significantly. And then protection from the 𝖍𝖕𝖙 actually also reduces contagion. I think stopping time.
The power of Christ compels you.
True. Agreed. Did you solve the mystery? I'm figuring things out, for sure. For sure. The way I pronounce O is similar to OE. I'll post the symbol in general try. Okay, I'll have to listen to it. I'm very curious. Okay. Well, let's do protection from 𝖍𝖕𝖙. So, place frightening scarecrows in uninfected districts. Okay. And then... So we have... What happens here? If I do that, unrest goes up slightly. So... I don't know. That seems doable. So we stop time. We protect from the 𝖍𝖕𝖙, and then we also use a quarantine. Okay. That's my best assumption. Alright. So, the enacted decrees have already affected the town. More threats mean more dangerous districts. All that remains is to deliver the bad news to her. Okay. So she comes to town hall, so we have to go to town hall. So then we only have one infected district and one rioting district. That's interesting. Okay. And then wait, what was this other one? At the Stillwater, I've assembled a small laboratory. Here I can study the deadly remedy. Okay, we should probably do that. Oops. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Why are there children in my office? Hello? What the fuck are you doing here? What? Whatever. Prepare the projectile. Mix the medicine concentrate. Load the prototype. Can't take Vlad's vaccine from the town and give nothing in return. First I'll examine its components in my lab. Okay. Testing plague on children. There are assigned Victorian slave peasants. Holy shit. Holy shit. Could you imagine? Wild. Actually wild. Alright. Okay. This is where I set up my laboratory. On one side, the reagents. Set for chemical synthesis. Set for reagents. Set of reagents for analysis. Study the compound that's killing the town. That's enough. Let's get to work. Alright. Let's analyze it. So, here we have the suspicious potion. A supposed vaccine by younger Olgimsky. Alright. It's time to use our microscope. We haven't used our microscope in a while. Let's analyze this. Oh, actually, we don't have to use the microscope. We just analyze it. Material examined. A disgusting mixture of fat clumps, plague-stricken tissue, and dirty herbs for smell. Might help a stepworm, but will harm a human. What the fuck? Hi! Jesus Christ! you jump scared me. Okay. Hi, 𝖍𝖊𝖊𝖓, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing my best to save this town, but they gotta stop fucking jump scaring me like this. Holy shit. Pawn jump scare. Holy fuck. He's very passionate. He's very eager. Greetings, esteemed doctor. Adrian's my name. Heard you were looking for volunteers, and I was the first to sign up on the spot. As an orderly, mind. Not a bruiser. I want to mend, not break. Okay. Hello, thank you so much for the head pads. Funny mind games. We love funny mind games. My mind hurts, though. Oi, oi, oi. Alright. So... I asked Heron to send a volunteer to the tweering den. Is that you? I just come from the pub, Doctor. No easy feet to get in there. 𝖉𝖐𝖊𝖓's barricaded the place like he's expecting a frontal assault. Which has happened before, I'll mention. Of course it does. Do you need a break? We'll probably call it here pretty soon. I do have a lot going on in my head right now. There's a lot going on in this game. But man, I'm so relieved. We figured out where the plague... Or, shit. We saved Reuben. We have a location for the hospital. We have the decrees. There's a lot that's happened. Time to figure disfigure the poor guy and steal his organs for the research purposes, of course. No, you misunderstand. I'm the doctor, the Harrowspecs. The Harrowspecs is the one that would be looking at entrails. Today's a sad day for us, but a wonderful day for Vixie. Yeah, I didn't wipe my save file. Fantastic news. Capo and 𝖍𝖆𝖊𝖓 are live. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the redirect suggestions. Yes. We'll probably finish day 3 and then call it there. Probably one of the most productive streams of this Let's Play. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Bitchy's live. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so. A lot has happened today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyways. So, apparently 𝖉𝖐𝖊𝖓's actually barricaded the door. Yes, that's the Andre I know. Just yesterday, Kulan cavorted like a weak calf, but now she's not feeling well at all, shivering to her very bones, fever spiking sharply. I harvested her step blood with all possible precautions, poked her poor arm all over. Won't matter much to her soon anyway. Even so, it holds our salvation. Cerebrospinal fluid might have been better, but blood is what you have, so hand it over. They locked her up tight in the back rooms. Here's your blood. Still warm, too. What'll you do with it, Doctor? You're not going to make the townsfolk drink it, are you? They didn't go much for that approach round here. No, those savages in the termitary have done worse. Or so we suspect. Drink it? Why stop there? Might as well go out and bathe in it. You don't need to take your shoes off. I'm on the brink of a major breakthrough, and I'll be signing an important new decree soon. To enforce it, I'll likely need everyone available. Alright, so we have a blood sample. The pen is mightier, huh? Only stories told in full are included in the interrogation report. If a story is abandoned halfway, it must be retold from the beginning. Interesting. Hell yeah, literal bloodbath. Okay. So I still need to go back and speak with Yulia at the town hall. I can't take Vlad's vaccine from the town and give nothing in return. First, I'll examine its composition in my lab. Vlad Jr.'s mistake was giving people either a placebo or an unattenuated bacterium, whoever gets lucky. I received samples from a sick herb bride. Her antibodies are what the town needs. Time to brew a real vaccine. Okay. So. Real vaccine. Wait, what was that? I misread that. If it's possible to make the first crude vaccine, I must try. How do I make the vaccine? Craft vaccine! Ah, thank you for the hot dog. Delicious. I'm making the cure for my brain rot! I am! New decree idea, first attempt. Alright. I'm told the new remedy against the plague is already saving lives. We're on the right track! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Alright. We have a vaccine. Crude and rough, but the first vaccine sample is ready. Dozens of orderlies await that order to distribute it. I just need to issue a decree. Alright. Alright. Curing brain rot is a noble goal. You're not wrong. Okay. So. Let's see. We can get rid of the quarantine and instead do the first attempt. Our first vaccine. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Yes, thank you, thank you. Alright, time to play doctor now. Yes, we have officially made our first vaccine. So that's great news. Great news. Okay. Right. Well, I still need to meet with Yulia really quick. The true cure is 𝖵𝖊𝖊𝖓 energy. Real. Real and true. We'll be entering our vaccine. A sample of her blood. Plus other medicines. I don't know. It didn't actually tell me. Hello, Suffering. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. All right. Before time gets away from us, we need to make sure to talk to Yulia to end the day. Good stuff today, though. Very good stuff. This must be from the decrees. Alright, let's make our way back to Town Hall. Oh, I actually noticed that there's a different area that's infected now. That's good news. It's very good news. Okay. Alright, so now we are just trying to make our way down. Why can we talk to these people? Hello? Patrolman. That's it. I won't let this go. I'm going to complain. Easy now. What are you so upset about? Look around you. They tell me there's a hospital in the theater. I limp over there and say my leg hurts. Help me. You know what they did? They kicked me out. Said they don't deal with that kind of thing. What kind of hospital is that? They don't treat people. They study them. It's going really well, though. It's going very well. We've made progress. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much for the love. We have made progress. I'm actually doing good things now. I don't know if I've killed anyone yet, but I felt like we were close. But we haven't killed anyone. It's an emergency hospital. Its purpose is to study the disease. Don't mess with me, you hear? If they don't treat people there, call it something else, like a lab or institute. Pedantic. Alright. Well. Time to go speak with Yulia. Let me go kick a trash can. I gotta speed up a little bit. There we go.
I could use some quiet.
Alright. What are they doing here? Gee, that one's mighty ugly! Whose idea was it to put this nastiness everywhere? Oh, it's the, I put the decrees up for protection for the shop knock. We're scared enough as it is without these towering wooden things. Should have put something up nice instead. Something beautiful that would please the eyes. They say scarecrows ward off all things unholy and unclean. Not doing a great job with the unclean ones, then. I haven't had a bath in a week, but here I am. I know, they're off to scare birds, right? It's obvious. Birds spread the infection, so they're keeping them away. Such nonsense. What evil do birds ever do to anyone? Birds are God's own creatures. Any infection bounces right off of them. Well, that's a nice little belief. Ma, let's go, Ma. I don't want to be here, Ma. As for your bird theory, it's interesting, but alas, erroneous. Yeah, keep wagging your tongues. It's a plague effigy. It means the infection's already here, and they've locked us up like rats in a plague nest, and are waiting for us all to croak. We've got to run before it's too late. Okay, hold on. Calm down. You think you get very far? The steppe is like a sea. You can't cross it on foot. Have you ever seen the sea, tramp? I'll follow the track. You can't get lost if you follow the track. Doesn't crossing the steppe on foot sound scary to you? The town is scarier now, especially with those scarecrows. One look at them and you might as well abandon your home and hearth and run. Jesus. Listen to your son. He's the only one among you who says sensible things. Welcome back, Retro. They apparently don't like the plague effigies. Even though they're supposed to, you know, ward off the shop knock. What I thought the people would be afraid of in this town, but alas, they are not. They are just afraid of anything that looks scary. Whatever.
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
So what I missed? We made a vaccine. We have made a vaccine that is now going places. Oh, there's Yulia.
I'm afraid I'm not much use now.
So, sorry, Yulia. It's you. I wanted to ask if you managed to speak with the Canes, but I can see from your face that you did. Yes. Unfortunately, today I'm the messenger bearing bad news. I could try again or speak with Georgie. No. Don't bother. I don't know what I was hoping for. I thought if they appointed you the head of the plague response, they'd at least listen to you. This sounds terrible, but I'm almost glad the town is closed off. It gives me time to say goodbye to it. As for you, I wish you luck with your escape. Yeah. The only bad thing that we did today is we didn't manage to convince the Canes to not kick out Yulia, which I'm sure will have consequences. Fireball did wonders against the shower shop knock. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. Victor said you pulled some sort of trick, and because of that, 18 people lost their minds. What did he mean by that? I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. He was on the edge and seemed to let something slip. When I pressed him, he bristled and refused to say more. I'll be honest. I had a better opinion of him. Victor seemed like the reasonable Cain, the only true sane one among them. Now he's just making up facts about me. A sad sight. Something doesn't add up. Victor really does come across as an extremely pragmatic man, but when I mentioned you, his expression changed completely. Alright. So that's the end of 2 other quests. The Cains flatly refused to forgive Jesus Christ. Yulia. I need to break it to Yulia. Yulia didn't really believe I could succeed, but she's grateful that I've tried to help her. And then, I am the law. I have taken power. Now I will decide how the town fights the epidemic. The operational headquarters will be located in Stillwater. Alright. We have successfully done everything. Hooray! Alright, day 3 has been a success. So, let me make my way to a clock. Should be a clock somewhere in here, right? One would think. We did it! We fucking did it! I'm honestly impressed we managed to do anything. This is still locked. What if the rich someday spends 2 million just because that was the goal? I mean, there is a 2 million channel point redeem. Maybe that is just the goal. Alright, so I guess now all I need to do is find the next clock. There's a mirror there.
As if things are animated.
What the hell? No need won't make me sifting through trash. It's filthy. Alright. I spent those points to annoy Vixie over and over. I bullied her to remove both mommy and southern voice, by the way. It wasn't you. It was me. Alright. So now, back to the Stillwater. I think we've done everything we can. The plot does thicken. You what? Alright, well. Like I said, I think that's all we have for now. End of day 3. I guess next time we go to day 2. Figure out what happens there. Hi, Eva. Oh, I can't speak to her. Maybe it's not late enough in the day. I'll probably speak to her whenever the day rolls over. Okay. Let's see. I'll put everything I have in here. Logitech of Paths! Hello, Warlord! How are you doing? Close enough. Alright. I think... Oh god, I'm dying here. Stop dying. Okay. I think it's time to end the day. Hello, Shrub! How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in! Happy Tuesday. Skip to the next day. See what happens. It's theater time. Go outside and see what's happening, and then we'll talk to Eva. I'm fantastic. How are you? I'm fantastic. Amazing to hear. Just amassing my points and betting
Smart, intelligent, logical.
But I can afford to lose that 2 million. Will take a while though, but it's the largest amount, so I might as well save for that.
But so very fixated on whatever he deemed important. We wouldn't even allow the possibility that he could miss something. He failed to understand what kind of place this is, what soil. He only noticed what was convenient, so we mostly left him alone. I sympathized.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I need to be in 2 places at once. 3 places. Otherwise, it's all for naught.
Can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying?
I think Shrub is drunk right now. You might be right. Okay, so we have actually seen that instance before, the conversation between Eva and Daniel. Okay. Feeling very pog? I'm so glad to hear you're feeling so pog. It's pog to feel pog. Give me all the hype. Hype, 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 hype! Chat, I want to hear big W's in chat right now. Right now. Alright. W. 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 Big dubs. We actually did get big dubs today, too. I love it. Big dubs. Big dubs. I can't talk to Eva, though. Want to see our Pog collection? I do want to see the Pog collection. Alright. Well, I believe that's it. We finished day 3. We successfully finished day 3 even. And now we call it, I guess. Alright. Next week, or next time we play, I think it'll be time for day 2. Let's see what day 2 is called. Day 2, in which the Bachelor disturbs the Earth twice. I'm very excited, actually. I'm very excited. We're gonna be doing some grave digging, I think. So, be looking forward to that. Alright, though, everyone. That is all the time I have for today. I have lots to think about. We have so much that's happened. But good things that have happened. Very, very good things. We have the vaccine. I think that's probably the most important thing. We have the vaccine, and we've established the hospital. So, we're gonna do the best we can to get this plague under control. Alright, though. If you haven't already, please make sure to drop a follow here on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does help out. Join the Discord as well. It's the best place to be in contact with me when I am not live. Make sure to check out all of my other socials. For the YouTube video, I've been forgetting to do this. For the YouTube video, I want you to comment vaccine. So if you like the YouTube video, make sure to go back, give it a like, comment vaccine. Tomorrow, it's a grab bag day. It's Steam Next Fest, so most likely we'll be checking out a bunch of different demos. So we'll just be hanging out, having a good, goofy time. Comment W on YouTube. True. Comment W on YouTube. Alright there, everyone. Make sure to join the Discord. Check out the merch if you haven't already. And I will see you all tomorrow for a grab bag day. It's a Vixie choice. How many Hanses tomorrow? No Hanses. Maybe horror Hanses? I don't know. I tried to mix horror and horses and it didn't work. Alright there, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye! Hit a 300-pound bench press for 2 reps today. Okay, bye, thanks, good night, au revoir. Oh my god, let's fucking go! Big W's in chat for Shrub. Big W's. Alright, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye!